What is going on, everybody?
Mm.
What is going on? I got my boy Leo with me from the bird section. Leo, how you feeling? How you feeling? Talk to him.
What it do, everybody? Like he said, coming from the bird section. Ah! I'm high as hell, y'all. Not only am I high on this what am I smoking today? SFVOG. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also high on getting ready for Giants, playing the Giants and getting our lick back, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even look at it as a look back. It just simply it's
Get
the
right.
game that needed to happen. It's the game that needed to happen. It's like we let them get their one off on us. Um, but just before we tap into that though, let's talk about this Vikings game. Jalen
Ooh,
Hurts over 300 passing
ooh,
yards. Devontae Smith
ooh,
almost touching
ooh.
200 receiving yards.
Talk that talk,
AJ Brown
George.
122 receiving yards,
Talk that talk, George.
and Jalen Hurts,
Talk that
Super
talk,
Bowl
George.
MVP champion with a perfect QBR rating. Man.
Mm-hmm.
And they said our boy can't pass. They said our boy couldn't
I was
pass.
just about to. That's just where I was about to go, bro. I swear I was just ready to speak on that
Yeah,
because,
let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. Talk to him.
well, I mean, you know, we've been having to deal with the fact that folk have been telling us he's not an elite quarterback. He's not this. I listen to some pundits. Matter of fact, Mark Holmes calls him a running back that's playing quarterback.
Disrespectful.
Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? And like the it's just the level of disrespect.
Hmm.
It's phenomenal, man. It's ridiculous. But yet, this man went out there, passed for over 300 yards like people wanted to see.
Hmm.
He got that in him. He has a perfect QB rating.
Yes.
Okay. In the division, Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott are the only two quarterbacks that have ever achieved a perfect QB rating. Okay.
Hmm.
Historically, there have only been 86 quarterbacks who have ever reached a perfect QB rating.
Correct.
Okay. And Jalen Hurts did it in his sixth year.
Mm.
Okay. Now, I'm saying, yo, like, what are we, like, you know what? I don't really care about the numbers anymore. I really don't care about the numbers anymore.
Hmm.
All I'm saying is whatever narrative that y'all are pushing, what he's actually doing is counter to that narrative.
Yeah.
And at some point, you all gonna have to reevaluate what you think of what you think is an elite quarterback, because I don't see Josh with a bowl. I don't see Lamar with a bowl. I don't
Hmm.
see Joe with a bowl.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't who I don't see Baker with a bowl. I don't see Jaden Daniels with a bowl. I don't see Jackson Dart with a bowl.
Yep.
Like I'm saying, like, these, and I'm naming names. I'm putting people that I've heard people place in front of Jalen Hurts.
Numerous times.
Yes.
Numerous times.
So
Numerous.
what my quarterback said, I'm going to live by that. Let's keep the main thing the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I heard you tell me, like, they out there in Texas chirping. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Huh?
They definitely chirping. My thing with that perfect passer rating, I feel like it seats you at a different table when it comes to quarterbacks. It's going to seat you at a different table. And the fact that our quarterback was to do it, I've been hearing a lot of people say, "Okay, why hasn't he done it before? Like you had to do this whole time." Check this out. Our team is so dominant to where it's not necessary for him to do it all the time.
That's
It's not necessary.
just like it's not necessary for him to throw for 30 times.
Anybody that's played any type of team sport understands how good a team is when it's not necessary for your star player to have to get 30 points a game or have to throw for that
Yeah.
much. It's
Yeah.
not necessary right now. It's
Yes.
necessary. It's only necessary when it's
Yes.
needed. And when it's
Yes.
time to show out, you show out. And that's why we don't worry. Us as Eagles fans, we personally we don't care about this regular season. Our goal is just to get to the playoffs.
Playoffs. Thank
Well,
you.
once we get to the dance, we already know what we're gonna do. That's the thing. Like once people understand that, they understand that's why we carry ourselves a certain way.
I'll say this to you. I'll say this to you, Warren. I don't care what our seeding is.
Mm-hmm.
Just get me into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because
Just get us
that's
to the dance.
because like the type of QB y'all want to see. Oh, you get that guy in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is a way better QB in the playoffs than he is in the regular season. If he could skip the regular season and go straight to the playoffs just so he could play his best football, there you go.
AJ Brown actually said that after their Super Bowl win when they interviewed him. That's basically what AJ said. And it's mostly you got the trials and tribulations, you got the
The
hills,
journey. Yeah,
yeah,
the
you got
journey.
the journey that you go through and all that. But at the end of the day, the whole goal is to get to the playoffs. And what y'all just got was simply just a glimpse
Yes.
of what we can possibly do to y'all. Um, and
Yes.
I think this is
Against Minnesota.
exactly against Minnesota, which is ranked one of the top five secondary defenses when it comes to secondary.
That is correct. That
So
is
so
correct.
when you see that, you know what we can do. You know our threats, and you know what we have the capability of doing. And that's what a lot of people still are talking about this whole Saquon talk. I think us as Eagle fans, I think we need to come in close real quick and just have that conversation. This run game is not going to be the same as it was last year. It's not. It's not going to be the same as it was last year. With that being said, these games that we're going to see are going to be won off Jalen's arm.
No.
No?
No.
Talk to me.
No.
Talk to me.
You are going to see last year's running game sometime after the bye week.
Now that's where me and you might disagree at because I personally think this O line is not up to strength to give off that type of run game right now. The offensive line is not up to that strength right now.
I don't know if it's going to be week 9. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be week 10 or week 11, but in the latter half and the latter part of the season, in the fourth quarter of the season, our run game's going to turn on.
So you saying late November?
Yeah.
Because I can see that. And the reason why I say I can see that is just simply because Jalen will be passing a lot more. His passing yards will be higher, which means defenses will be playing him differently.
Keep going. And what
Open
else?
up the pass game.
And what else?
Yeah. It's
And
going
what
to open
else?
up. What's that?
And what else?
You tell me. You tell me.
Other teams are going to be wore down.
Okay. Okay.
Other teams are going to be more susceptible to the run.
Okay.
To your point, the reputation of being able to throw the ball come late November, if Jalen has to play like this until late November, you know what I'm saying? That's when teams are going to switch up the way they defend us.
Yeah.
The run game is going to open up then.
They definitely put up film for people. They put up film for those opposing teams with that pass game because the whole thing is, hey, let's stop the run. We stop the run. You force Jalen to throw. Oh, dang, he can throw. He can't just throw. He throws at a perfect passer rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the right team if he needs to.
Yeah.
Like, just looking at this right now. So with the Vikings, he threw for 326 yards.
Yep.
Against the New York Giants, 283.
19 for 23. So
and
he was under that 24.
280. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we might be seeing a 4,000-yard passing season this upcoming season.
He's on pace to do that. If they fuck around and keep playing him like they playing him, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's something that people have been saying, pundits have saying he's not capable of. There's your 4,000.
And what's crazy to me is he hasn't even ran the ball like that either. Like
I was,
he's
you noticed
zero
that
rushing
too.
yards the last 3 games.
Yeah.
If you
Yep.
really think about it,
No tush push.
no tush push, none of that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like here's the way I see it in terms of the way the season is evolving and everything like that,
Mm,
and the way teams view us, and the way the league is viewing us is like, get what you can before these niggas figure their shit out.
yes, yes.
Everybody knows we're dangerous once we figure our shit out.
Hmm.
So get what you can before these motherfuckers figure their shit out. The whole league knows how dangerous we are. Shit. The whole league built their teams to mirror us.
The
Look at
whole
the
league is trying to
Cowboys.
start controversy with AJ Brown because of that.
Yes. Look at the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They got a wide receiver 1A and a wide receiver 1B and a tight end and an O-line and all that shit. Like they really like are trying to, they want to, like, and you can hear it, and that's where some of the chirpiness is coming from.
We
You
the
see what I'm saying?
entertainment right now in the NFL.
Mhm.
We the entertainment. Hey, while everybody's watching right now, please do not forget to like and subscribe over to the Birdsection and to the Eagles Collective.
Oh
Also,
shit, my bad. I haven't been paying attention to the
no,
comments, y'all.
you good. And
What
also
up,
there's
Drew?
a new feature for y'all too. It's called the hype button. Don't forget to hit that hype button too. That hype button, it boosts me and Leo's channel so we get out to more people. So if y'all could do that, we would greatly appreciate it.
I
But
didn't even know about the hype button, and I like, so yeah, hit that shit.
yeah, so
Somebody be the first to hit the hype button for your boy.
yeah, go in and hit that
Lamont.
hype button over there, let them know. Cause
What
we
up, Lamont? Okay, I'm a big fan. Eagles season better. Eagles kick Giants butt. You bet you. That's right, little G Griffith. Lamont asked you what's good. Eagles Drew. What up, champ? My bad, y'all. I wasn't paying attention. Philly John. What up, Go Birds? You know what I'm saying?
what's going
For
on,
sure.
everybody? What's going on, Lamont?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
just going into that, like I think I think we need to sit back and just look at Jalen Hurts' journey as an Eagle right now, and looking at everything that he's done for us. At the end of the day, he's
Okay. We've
gotten us
never
the
missed a
Super
playoff
Bowl.
with him as a
Yeah,
starter.
haven't missed the
Uh,
playoff. Haven't. Yeah,
nope.
definitely.
We have seen a steady progression
Yes.
of him in the QB position,
Hmm.
a year over year growth. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
To the point now where you have people like Peyton Manning speaking very highly of his mental acuity to play the position. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear Peyton Manning. I didn't hear Peyton Manning describe him as a running back playing quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Again, I go off of, forget what the talking pundits are saying, forget what the content creators are saying. I say look at what the other players and coaches and scouts are saying about him.
That's
And
fact.
it's not the same thing. It's they speak about him with a particular type of reverence that I think that if a player expresses this, then okay. When Patrick Mahomes said, "I don't want it to get lost," Jalen Hurts was balling his ass off in that Super Bowl that they lost. Chris Jones said the same thing. Yo, Jalen Hurts was on a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
And
know,
unlike what
that's
Lamont
right,
is saying,
Nate.
the development with them, Jalen Hurts has cured his turnover problem. Like I know a while back we were talking about how he plays against the blitz. He fixed that problem. How we played against the turnovers, he's fixed
Mhm.
that problem. He's becoming a smarter quarterback as he gets older and more accustomed to the game. The game is slowing down for him.
Yeah.
So he's becoming a lot smarter with his decision making. I truly think Jalen Hurts is probably one of the best decision makers with the football in the NFL.
Well, remember when I said we've seen a year over year growth, right?
Yes.
To be a little more detailed in that growth, you know what I'm saying? I've highlighted this before. When Jason Kelsey retired, that was a year he started calling out the protections.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now you see him at the line of scrimmage making decisions,
Mm-hmm.
changing things around. When you have that type of command and control of the offense, to include even having influence over the forming of the offense, Kevin Patullo probably had all kinds of meetings with Jalen, and they were coming up with that offense together.
Yeah, yeah,
You understand
definitely.
what I'm saying?
What
I
are you
think,
what are you good at? What do you not like? What you do like?
yeah. Tell me this. Tell me that. Like, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Um, and again, I don't be like, and I just want to go back and touch on this real quick because it was interesting watching the Thursday night game, and seeing I was making a point on Thursday where I was telling Mark and them that one of the things that we have to always bear in mind is the fact that like, first of all, I told them that I respect the Kansas City Chiefs, the New England Patriots, even the Dallas Cowboys. I respect them so much more as teams who went and repeated, because now I understand just how fucking hard it is. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep it even all the way a buck. Repeating as Super Bowl champions fucking sucks. Okay, it sucks.
yeah.
It really, 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 really sucks. Why? Because everybody's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, when you look at our O line, those guys played their last game February 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So they had from February 9th to the end of March to start getting ready for the next season. They didn't even get a chance to recover.
Yeah, no
And
vacation time, none of that. Just
yeah,
get right
and
back.
they played 20 games or
Mm-hmm.
19 games. No, 20. Yeah, no. Yeah, 20 games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then turn around and got to get ready for OTAs and everything like that. And you can see that this is an issue when you look at how the injuries have affected our O line. And the
Yeah,
reason why I brought up Thursday was I was like, I knew it was our O line because I was looking at how Makai went down.
I told you, Mekhi Becton is he's just
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, you could tell, like, damn, he played a lot of fucking football. He sure
Those
did.
guards that were pulling, as you can tell, the guards that were heavy in the pulling, that 2024 season
Mhm.
are the ones that are taking the most damage out of everything. Uh,
When look at it like this. Look at it like this. All right. When you have historically, when you have a 2,000-yard rusher, right? The
mhm.
following season they don't do well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And the following season when they don't do well, they themselves, the running back, does not do well, right?
Hmm.
All right. That's not the case here. Saquon is good. Saquon is healthy. Saquon, it's not Saquon. What we thought was going to happen to the running back actually happened to the whole O line. What
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Momo's here.
What up, Momo? I've been
Momo's here.
watching you. I've been watching you.
What up, son of John? What up, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Yup, Lamont injuries. KP needs to continue to listen to the players, in my opinion. You're right, Lamont. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I
I think
am.
I think it's a little bit of that, but then at the same time, like you coming in to do a job though. If you got players telling you what you need to play, that's kind of an issue. But I feel like those things should have been talked about in the off season.
Well, sometimes some of those things don't even actually reveal themselves as an issue until you get into the season.
Yeah, I think
I
at the
think
end of the day, they made their anchor the run game. Like they
yeah,
relied a lot on this run game
yeah, and
to
then
be as effective as it was.
on top of that, everybody in the league is planning for that.
Yeah, they
So
all
not
playing. They
only
stacking the box.
yeah, so not only are you hurt, not only is your O line hurt, and them dudes is still trying to recover from last year and everything like that, but everybody's stacking the box too. So it's like, well, goddamn. And the thing is that what's interesting though is that when you look at pass protection,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, Jalen making sandwiches and drinking tea.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
fact.
saying?
Lamont had
Nothing.
a good question. He said, why aren't they using Saquon in the pass game a little bit more? I
I oh
that's a valid question. That's a real valid question. And now Saquon has been used in the past game. Remember that Broncos game
Yep.
where he called that out? I just don't think it's as frequent as we would expect to see it.
I don't think we need to start passing the ball to Saquon in order to get him off.
I think it's also still too early for the film that we want to put up too.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We don't need to pass to Saquon. We don't need to. That's not something about our offense that is a necessity at this time in time.
Yeah, because we're entering
AJ.
into the halftime of our season right now. So you don't wanna put all your cards out there. Like me personally, I think that fake tush push, that should have been waited till almost the end of the season or maybe the playoffs, but we did it to win the game. Now, I think right now,
But it did have the effect that we wanted.
yeah, I think right now, when you think about it, think about if you're the opposing team. If you're the opposing team, you looking at their film, you thinking, oh, this is gonna be easy. They calling this, they calling that. Like it's more than what we even thought of. They're scheming because they know the film that they're gonna put up. So why give them our best shots right now on film when we can wait till later? We can
they only got 9 plays.
Doing what we really want to do to them.
Well, they only had 9 plays of Jalen under center.
Mm-hmm.
And you're probably going to see a lot more Jalen under center.
Yeah.
Which means it's a completely different formation. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, it's coverages that have to be, and it'll probably end up getting Saquon off.
That's true. And that's what I'm saying. So I feel like, in all honesty, we're going to see a heavy pass game with Jalen going. We're going to either see one or two things going into this Giants game. We're either going to see a heavy pass game or Saquon is going to take off this game. Taking off this game lets any opponent know we're going to beat you either way. So pick your poison. If you let them know by just with the pass game, you simply going to say, okay, well, they really can't do anything with Saquon. We're just giving them film to use at the end of the day. And so I like it. I personally like it.
Hold on. You see what Son of John wrote? Why is AJ Brown casting out his anger like he has talked with Jalen, and it seems like it's not enough? Son of John, stop listening to the pundits. Stop reading. Stop. I'm in market.
I'll add this to Son of John too. So one of the reporters, I forgot what her name is, but she actually spoke with the owner. And based on what Jeffrey Lurie says, the Eagles organization, the way they operate under tension. That's the best way they can do things, is under tension. And when there's a lot going on, how they come together and how they execute under that.
There's a lot of truth in that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth.
They execute the best that way. And that's actually how they like it. Whenever it comes to AJ Brown posting stuff online, they understand that in the Philly media, they're going to grab that and they're going to make a story out of it. So that last post that AJ probably put up, I simply take it as trolling. That's just me. I take it simply as trolling.
I think so too. I thought he was fucking with the media.
Yeah, I take it as trolling. Now, what I will say is also they have meetings set up with AJ Brown once a week where they sit down and talk to him. And it's not like a behavioral thing. It's just, hey,
check in.
Everything, like weekly checkups with him, just seeing how he's doing mentally, physically, how's everything working out. They do that with him. So they're aware of these things that he does. Now, when he does it, I can't answer that. But I definitely say they have it under control. And if you heard Jalen Hurts in his press conference, he said PR set him up for that question.
Yeah.
He said PR already told me about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could tell how we go back to last year. Remember when the book thing came out?
Yeah,
and
in the playoffs.
Yeah, in the play, and it was Smitty who calmed it down for me. Because Smitty was like, man, he was doing that all year. They just caught it that game. And then they went back and looked, and sure enough, AJ was on the sideline the whole year reading that damn book.
Exactly. And also take it like this. The NFL, like you gotta look at it in a bigger span. The NFL is entertainment. It's the number one TV show on air. So when you can provide any type of drama or anything like that to keep people watching, they will do that. Now, what they didn't show you was both of those touchdowns that AJ Brown scored against the Vikings. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown went up to each other and dapped each other up. They didn't show you that.
Well, I don't need to see.
We don't need to see it, but you want to see some type of camaraderie
But that's
after everything that's been said.
That's the thing though. Listen, man. Like I'm of the opinion like them dudes is tight. That whole team, but in particular those two dudes, they was tight before the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? And they just have a way of talking to each other that I'm saying.
That's different. That's just
different. But
you don't understand.
Who doesn't have that relationship with their best friend?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't? You know what I mean? Like, how do we know that AJ isn't the truth teller for Jalen Hurts?
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how he comes across to me. He must be Jalen's truth teller. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, there's definitely a very a symbiotic relationship between the two of them that has been beneficial for years. Okay, so I'm not going, like if they had a sideline blow up, so what? They, there's always arguing.
They can blow up, and then who was it that said they act like a married couple? Yeah, somebody said they act like a married couple just because they know each other too long. When you know somebody too long like that, you gonna butt heads, you gonna disagree, you gonna have disagreements. But the only reason why you having that is because you calling them out.
But that's what you want. You want somebody like that.
You definitely want somebody like that. Now me personally, like this is just me. This is just me as a person. When I watch, when I listen, I don't hear AJ shouting out Jalen Hurts, and I don't hear Jalen Hurts shouting out AJ Brown as much. That is something that I just noticed. If they did shout each other out a little bit more, maybe it'll make everybody think differently. But it is what it is. That's.
But they don't need to.
That's like I said. That's just my personal preference.
Yeah, they don't need to. That's not how they. That's not how their relationship works. And let me tell you something. The moment you start doing shit to appease other people, you've given up your power. You inadvertently have given your power. You giving the people the power to dictate how you interact with your best friend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
No,
that's like all that stuff that we're saying and everything like that. That's probably not how their shit work.
No, they
it would be even more disingenuous for them to start doing it.
Anybody that looks at Jalen Hurts a certain way, watch his interview, and then go watch the podcast he did with Jason Kelsey. Watch both of those interviews. Those are two different people. The podcast. What's that?
You talking about when they had him on, when him and his brother had him on the?
Yeah.
You're right.
When you watch those
you're right.
You are getting two different types of people. You're getting the media front Jalen Hurts, and then when you get the laid back, don't have to worry about too much, don't have to really watch what I say, Jalen Hurts, watch that podcast. Shout out to the Kelsey podcast.
I'm gonna tell you this much. When you look at the video of Jalen and AJ talking when the trade went through.
Oh yeah. Most
and definitely. The way they were laughing.
It
was the kind of laugh that we got away with one.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's what's crazy about it too. You got Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. Hey, we're gonna get Devontae Smith. Oh, I played with Smitty. We good.
Devontae said he went to Alabama for Jalen.
Yeah, and then you got AJ Brown, who is friends with Jalen Hurts, and you said, "Yo, we might be picking up one of your best friends to come play on the team. How much love is that, though, bro? Think about that. Think about what the Eagles organization has done for Jalen in general. Yeah, you don't do that unless you have full faith in your QB.
And
And
look at how he's rewarded that faith.
exactly.
They took him and AJ took us to 2 bowls
Yeah, and
and
you
we
want
won
to,
one.
yeah. So this whole AJ trade talk, it ain't happening.
Okay, so I this is where that trade talk with AJ and everything becomes silly season because, and this is where you can sort of kind of differentiate between your fandom versus other folks. All right, because when people are just throwing out the AJ stuff, the AJ trade stuff and everything,
Yeah,
you're not looking at the total picture. Okay.
correct.
You realize that if we traded AJ, do you realize the dead cap hit we would take? Like we're sort of kind of in the same James Bradbury type of situation, only we're getting a better return on investment.
Exactly. No, that's
We're
perfect. That's a perfect
literally in the
example.
same. We're in that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, stop for a second
Mhm.
before you even entertain that thought process and say, "Oh, they're going to trade AJ." Stop for a second and go take a look at the dead cap money, the dead money hit on the cap.
Yeah. No, that's
Take a look at that, and that's going to make you go, "Oh, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up."
you trade if you trade AJ Brown with that dead cap, you won't be able to pay Jalen Carter.
Exact. That's my whole point.
If
You're
you
not
make
playing
that
the
move,
whole.
you will not be able to pay Jalen Carter, which is the whole reason why we let Isaiah Rodgers walk, why we let
Yeah,
Slade, why we let Milton
yeah,
Williams walk, why we let all those
yeah.
players walk that won us the Super Bowl. So you basically like at the end of the day, they are one of the teams that I feel can financially handle their situation. And if it needs to be a convo with AJ, make it a convo with them. But at the end of the day, I really don't think there's a true problem with it. I think at this
Yeah,
point, AJ just trolling the media right now. Like
yeah.
he was a journal. Like
Jermaine Brown, what up, big dog?
what's going on, Jermaine? Now remember, AJ Brown was a journalist major in college. Like don't
Oh,
sleep
so
on that.
he know.
So he knows what the he knows how to go at it, and he knows the perspective of a journalist and what they're looking for and what their goal is at the end of the day. So
Mm-hmm.
he knows if he can give y'all little troll nuggets,
Mm-hmm.
eat on that for real quick for the bye week till I get back, he'll give y'all that.
I agree. I
I
agree.
think the most frustrating part is us as Eagles fans, and I think everybody in chat can agree when we hear from opposing teams like they know. That's the most frustrating part. And it's the annoying part because they don't even know how we operate.
No, well, but I also find some comfort in that too, because now you're starting to see the difference between the way our organization handles things versus the way other organizations handle things. I'm
Yeah.
not sure I want to know everything.
And a lot of them want it just because that whole Micah Parsons deal happened. They
Yeah,
see it.
yeah,
They saw Micah Parsons. They got their breakup. They want everybody else to have their breakup.
yeah.
What it is.
I
Like
mean, hey,
your
I ain't
words,
mad at
hurt
I
people
ain't.
hurt people.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah. I
said.
said that. Yeah,
Yeah, like you said, hurt people hurt people.
yeah. And right now, and again, and I've gone back and said this because you got to think it's got to be tough for the rest of the NFC East
Hmm.
to have to deal with us,
Oh yeah, definitely.
such as we are. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because like anything and everything to dim the light. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
To redirect and make themselves into the victims or what have you. Anything to steal the spotlight or what have you. They don't like that. Not to mention being talked about in the greatest of lights. The only thing that can cure everything that's going on is for us to keep winning.
That's
You know what
facts.
I'm saying? Because when I listen to the way some of these people talk about our team, I promise you, dog, you would think we were 2-5, not 5-2. You would think we were 2-5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you 100%. I'm looking at the NFC standings right now. The Eagles are 5-2. Dallas Cowboys are 3-3-1. Um, Washington Commanders are 3-4, and the New York Giants are 2-5.
you see what I'm
So
saying?
these teams literally have to win 2 games, hoping we lose 2 games, just for them to catch up.
Bro, we could drop a game and still be in first place like we did 2 weeks ago.
Exactly, and I truly believe this, Leo. I think that tie is going to come and bite Dallas at the end. I truly
Agreed.
think that tie is going to hurt them at the end.
Agreed. Especially if we beat Green Bay.
As much as they're downplaying it right now, that's going to come and hurt them. Now, I will say Dallas is playing well this year. They are playing well for what they did by letting go of your pass rusher. Their offense is doing well. Their defense had a good game against the Commanders. We can agree on that. They had a solid game against the Commanders. Can you consistently keep that up? Is the question.
So here's how I would characterize it.
Hmm.
Dallas's offense has overachieved, and Dallas's defense has underachieved.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's the tale
Mhm.
of two tapes with that team. It is not scary to go into Dallas and win a game to win a game.
No,
It's not.
no.
it's,
There's
it's,
like it's Jerry World.
yeah, it's Jerry World. The last time we was there, that was an awesome game for us.
It
You know
was.
what I'm
It
saying?
definitely
It
was.
was,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? The last time we were there. So, I mean, like it's just, and the fact of the matter is that because we think of them this way, is
Hmm.
what's annoying for them. The thing with the Giants, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking forward to the game only because of the fan base. The New York fan base does the same thing in every sports category. They
Hmm.
do the exact same thing. Whenever their team does well or is on the cusp of doing something great, the fan base goes outside and they start talking cash shit. They all do it. That's how they
That
did the Knicks.
that's
They
how they
talk,
roll though. You got
yeah,
to think
they
about it
just
like
talk
this.
the biggest shit ever. This whole thing, and that's what did it for me when it
Hmm.
came to us losing 2 weeks ago against the Giants. I mean, I'm not going to take nothing away. That was a straight ass whooping. They
No,
whooped
that that
our
that
ass.
was that was the
That
beating
was
that
belt
we were
to
going to take
ass.
either way. We were going to take
Yep.
that. The
But
Denver game is the game that we should have won at the end of the day.
I'm not even. You know what? The thing about it is that was a game we should have and could have and should have won, but we didn't.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that I don't mind that game only because it was a non-divisional game. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And there was virtually no change. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? But the game against the Giants, that was a divisional game. It hurt. The consequence was it hurt a little bit more. You know what I'm
It,
saying?
it did
It,
hurt
it
Leo, but I
wait.
will add this to what we about to say.
Yeah, wait. It hurt only because of record implications. That's it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It but the good thing about it is that ass weapon probably came at the best time
Hmm.
because it humbled the shit out of us, which is what we probably needed.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Again, the implication weren't mighty. We're still in first place in the division. We're still in the running for the top seed in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? So what do we, like, what we do know is that we got shit that we need to fix and we need to get together. Now, last weekend, our defense played better than I thought it was going to be. Okay.
You said against the Vikings.
Yes. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that
Because
I'm
I
gonna
thought
add
Justin
to that real
Jefferson
quick.
and Jordan Addison and Mason and Thielen, I thought they was going to light us up.
But see, the Vikings are kind of like the way we play. They let their run game. They use their run game to help dictate their pass game.
Mhm.
Now, the effect of that, which is why I still tell people to this day, N'Kobe Dean is the leader on the defense. N'Kobe Dean is better at stopping the run than Zach Bond. And you see how
50 shots.
N'Kobe
No,
Dean,
we're not trading AJ. I'm sorry.
yeah, no,
Uh,
see that,
no,
yeah,
we're not trading him. No, if 50 go before you, I just said this a little while ago. 50 shot you. Go take a look at what the dead money cap hit implications would be if we were to trade AJ. It's not that would hurt us.
financially it's
Yeah,
not.
that would
You
hurt
would
us.
lose more people on your
Yeah,
defense by doing that.
yeah.
And
Don't listen to the talking pundits.
and the
No
two
one's cap.
people that the two people that we're trying to, well, three people that we're trying to pay right now: Jalen Carter, Reed Blankenship, and Jordan Davis.
That don't matter if he went out, but he don't. He never said that. He
No,
don't.
he doesn't want
There's
out. Like
there's no one on the team talking like that. That's just the pundits. That's not him.
the
He's
media,
trolling
the media that
he's
like I
trolling
said,
the media.
50 shot. At the
Dead
end of
money
the
on
day,
AJ is $32 million. Hell no, we ain't
yeah,
trading his
he,
ass.
he ain't
I
going
don't care
nowhere.
if it's the first
He's not
round
going
pick and
anywhere.
a player. For 32 million, shit.
You saw what we did with James Bradbury. We left him on the team.
Yup.
Now, we got 40 people right now, 41, at 42 now.
Hit the mic.
Everybody, I hope
Hit
y'all
that.
all are aware. James Bradbury got a ring too.
Yes, he did.
James Bradbury
Yeah,
got a
yes, he
ring
did. He was
just
at the thing. He
because
was at the
we
ceremony.
could not get rid of him because of the cap.
And we
So
signed AJ to a deal similarly structured.
yeah, so at the end of the day, he ain't going nowhere.
But we're getting a better return on investment with the
Correct.
with the deal that we got with AJ than we did with James Bradbury. So why the hell we keep putting Ringo out there? He burnt every pass.
Ringo has been silent. Ringo's been benched. Ringo was benched the Vikings game.
Because he's a year two.
Yeah,
That's
and
why.
and I will answer this for you because the Ringo situation kind of pisses me off. And the reason why I say that is simply because we've had Ringo just as long. Correct me if I'm wrong, Leo. Just as long as we had Jordan Davis, I believe.
They
We
came in together.
Yeah, we've
He
had
was part
Ringo.
of that
We
whole
had
thing,
Ringo
yeah.
just as long as we
And him
had.
and Eli Ricks.
Yeah, he hasn't started or anything of that nature. And we simply put all of our cards in one deck for him. We planned for him. We expected him to perform the way that he did. Me personally, I think that 2024 season, the simple fact that we're putting Rodgers out there should have gave us a little sign that, all right, Vic, why are you not putting Ringo out there? But he had his opportunity. He had his chance to sit down and develop. He had his chance to sit down and watch film. He had his time to physically be ready for the position, and he just wasn't. We even brought in a vet so you could outbeat. Same thing we did with Devin White last year with N'Kobe Dean, and N'Kobe Dean won that position. We did that with Ringo, and he couldn't perform. So at the end of the day, I think Ringo's going to be cut. At the end of the season, Ringo will be cut.
I said that I predicted that after the bye we'll see Ja'Cory and Bennett playing in the
Yeah, and
because
Ja'Cory Bennett,
they didn't activate him
and that's the only reason why I think we probably are not going to make a trade in the middle of this season, just because we haven't seen Ja'Cory and Bennett play yet.
Oh, yo, LD to Ball and said, I think Eagles should try Mac McWilliams over Ringo. I 1000% agree. Only problem is he ain't healthy.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
thing.
he hurt
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
he's not healthy with it.
he's
I
not
was told
healthy.
they might put him in the slot.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
told he's a good slot. He's a good slot position in the secondary.
We was,
Now,
we was wanting to see we was wanting to see Matt McWilliams too. And he got hurt the same game that
he got hurt in the preseason.
No. He got hurt in the same game that I think Jalen Carter got hurt. Yeah. He's recently hurt.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
But yeah, but Jacorian Bennett, the team wants to see what Jacorian Bennett can do.
I
That
think
that's that's their whole goal.
I think
They
he's going to be
definitely want to see
DB2.
what he can do, and they want to see if he can be CB2. I
Mm-hmm.
have more confidence in Jacorian Bennett than Adoree Jackson and Ringo.
Well, Dory's not playing.
Yeah, because he's injured too. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his spot. But going back to that Giants game,
Mm-hmm.
even throughout that Giants game, knowing that field, my concern was just hoping everybody left that field healthy.
Yes.
It got to
Yes. Yes.
I just want everybody
Yes.
healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's kind of where I was at with that. But at the end of the day, going back to Jacorian Bennett, Ringo, and Adoree Jackson, this is who we got right now. This is who we got. If anything, they'll bring in a pass rusher to help complement with Brandon Graham. Because if you can be effective with that pass rush, that's going to make your cornerbacks look a lot better.
Yes, Nate. This is his last year on his contract. You see he asks this is Ringo's last year on his contract. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is he's in his and they because he wasn't a first rounder, there is no 5th-year option to exercise or anything like that. So he could just walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they cut Eli earlier in the year, right?
Eli Ricks is
Did
on
they
the
cut,
spot right now.
and then they brought him back. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then but I think that I've always maintained if we can just get to 6-2,
Mm-hmm.
you know what
Going
I'm
into
saying? Going into the bye, then
mm-hmm.
coming out of the bye, I would imagine we're going to see Jacorian Bennett in the DB2 position. Only because I didn't think that they was going to activate him before the bye. That's why we keep bringing Adoree and Adoree Jackson and Keely Regal back on the field.
Yeah. He says should have signed Asante Samuel Jr. Now Asante Samuel Jr. has a back
he's
injury.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Like we seen what Cam Jurgens looks like with a back injury. You want Asante Samuel Jr. If you put Asante Samuel Jr. out there, you're gonna get the same effect you did with Ringo. Like that's just being 100% honest. Like there's a reason why they didn't bring him in. Like we gotta trust these people that get paid more than us to make these decisions. There's a reason why they didn't pick him up.
We're not trading for nobody. I don't know about that. With all this silence going on, I feel like what you're gonna have to see is we'll probably see some trades and all that stuff, some wheeling and dealing during the bye week. You know, and
I can see something
after.
happen during the bye week.
Only because the trade deadline is November 4th.
But also too, Leo,
Mhm.
we don't have a very good record of any trades in the middle of the season being effective.
No, yes we do.
Who?
Yes we do.
Who?
Jay Ajayi.
No, we got him the beginning of the season.
No, we didn't. We got him in the middle of the season, bro.
No, we got him. We got him in the beginning. Yeah, him and LeGarrette Blunt.
No, we got LeGarrette Blunt at the beginning of the season, but Jay Ajayi.
We got both of them, bro. Yeah, we got both. Yeah, we had both of them because that's back when we were running back by committee.
Hey Siri, when did Jay Ajayi join the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah, that was running back by committee right there.
I said I knew it.
This is from Wikipedia.
Yeah, Halloween. He got there October 31st, right before the trade deadline.
Really?
Yes.
So who was our running backs then?
LeGarrette Blunt.
And that was it?
And no, because remember, 45.
We had Corey Clement too.
No, Darren Sproles got hurt. Remember, Darren Sproles got hurt. And then and then like that week later, that's when we got Jay Ajayi.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Wendell Smallwood, that's it, yeah. And Corey Clement. Yep. And we
but this is my thing though, because we got Kevin Byard the 2023 season. We got Quinn that 2022 season.
We got Kevin Byard a year too early.
Who did we get? Did we get anybody in the 2024 season? I don't think we got anybody. We just made
During
it.
the in the trade deadline.
Yeah,
You talking about last year?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Last year,
We just made adjustments. I think.
no, we had 2023. We got Robert Quinn and Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh and all them right before the trade deadline. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And then we got and then Robert Quinn. You know what I'm saying? People forgot
Mhm.
Robert Quinn was on our team.
Robert
You know what
Quinn.
I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dealing with some stuff now.
Yeah. And then 24, we got who did we bring in 24?
The only person I can remember that we got was Seam, but he was at the tail end of the season.
It had to have been right before the trade deadline.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Corell Buckhalter. Yeah, we picked Blunt mid-season the year Nick Foles. Yep, LeGarrette Blunt. No, it was actually I just said his name. Jay Ajayi. Yep.
Yeah, Jay Ajayi.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is like I'm talking about recently.
Yeah.
Just recently.
Recently, nah, I can't. I don't. We don't really do that much. I mean, like do you know that we have not used the franchise tag in 26 years?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, like we're because we're good with the books. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that we'll be we'll be fine in terms
Mm-hmm.
of our we won't have our
Secondary.
yeah. I think we'll be fine.
I would like to have another pass rusher out there. Um,
Absolutely.
I
I think
think
that's what you're
Brandon
going to see.
Brandon Graham coming back. Brandon Graham is my favorite player. Like I know a lot of people say Brian Dawkins, but BG is one of my favorite players just because
Right.
being doubted, coming back from it, and all that, making pivotal moments in the Super Bowl,
I was
just
in
all
Iraq
that.
when he got drafted.
Yeah, just I think him coming back is going to bring back that fire that the defensive line needed. Um, and then you get Nolan Smith coming back. Uh,
Yep. Nolan Smith will be back. You know what I'm
where
saying?
I don't think Jacorian Bennett is going to play this game.
No, he's not. He's not. He wasn't
Yeah,
like they didn't
Jacorian
activate
Bennett
him.
will be back after the bye week.
Hmm.
So we getting all of our players back
Yep.
uh, after
Yep.
this bye week.
I think BG's presence it's not what he's going to do on the field. You
I
know what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
going to help the O line too.
I think BG's presence in the locker room, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and a run and with this defense and everything like that, I think that's where it's going to, you know what I'm saying, like that's where the benefit is really going to come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
That's where it's the intangibles that you don't see on the field.
Did you watch his interview when they with him speaking on coming back?
Yet listening to the things that he was saying, he already knows what he got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, though. He's been in the building. He's been around.
Yeah, he's been working out with them
Yeah.
still.
And I think I think they all do it. I mean, I know Jason's there a lot because he lives in Jersey. And then whenever Fletcher comes up, you know what I'm saying, he goes, they're like they from my understanding, man, a lot of the old players do be up there.
Yeah, even Jason Kelsey pulls up just to get a workout in.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those things like once an eagle, always an eagle type mentality.
I love it though. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Only because that tells you what kind of culture they got built they got in that building. You know what I'm saying? And them guys constantly coming back up there. And listen, they come up there and they go to the weight room and all that other shit, right? In Dallas, you know what they tell the older players to do? Wear your rings.
That's silly.
See? See? Yeah. That's what that's the type of shit that they do. Like really. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I don't even know what to say after that.
Yeah, I fucked you up with that shit.
Yeah, like
it's a whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you're in market, so I know that star is
Yeah,
just one
like
big ass turkey.
that's that Texas football. You seen Friday
Yeah,
Night Lights?
yeah.
You remember? I forgot what position he played. I feel like he was a fullback or a tight end. Remember the younger brother was on the team, but the older brother won the championship,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the older brother kept showing him the ring. You're
yeah.
not gonna do anything unless you get one of these. I feel like it's that type of mentality over there, and it's like, yo, no, we ain't doing that.
Well, see, here's the problem. They are so removed from having won. A lot of all of the current players on the Dallas Cowboys were not alive the last time they won a Super Bowl. Okay, none of those players on that team.
Don't get me starting to roast them now. Don't get me.
No. Seriously, I'm not saying it. I'm not even trying to troll.
Mhm.
I'm spitting straight fact. None of those players that are on the team now were alive the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. And if they won, if they were, they were probably like 1 or 2 years old. But so they like so the concept of what these great players are saying and all that stuff, it's hard to grasp. You understand what I'm saying? It's very hard to grasp because
Anybody that's tried to put knowledge into to the younger generation, and you kind of feel like they ain't listening to what you got to say, that's probably
that's Dallas, yes. And the thing
that's
about it
what's
is,
going on over there.
and here's the thing: why should they listen to him?
Mm.
What, like seriously? Because the perspective that those old players are coming with is a perspective that's from the late 1900s.
That was with Jimmy Johnson as your coach.
Exactly. It's not even they can't none of the former players for the Dallas Cowboys could give you a modern era winning formula.
Mm.
No coach, the owner, none of them. No, none of them have won in the modern era. Meaning like in the 2000s, in the late in 2020s, 20
Mm.
teens. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
2000.
feel exactly what you're saying. I just think, like I said, at the end of the day, out here, the younger generation are not Cowboy fans. How the older Cowboy fan generation
No,
was.
it's a fad. It's a fad thing.
Like they
Yeah.
like I'll be honest with you, talking to people, they go to Cowboys games as something to do on Sunday.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
something to do
Yeah. It's a
on a
social.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the Cowboys game.
Yeah. They're not
But
football fans.
yeah,
They're not football fans.
but when you go to Philly, you got the little kids flicking you off wearing the wrong jersey going to the game. So it's a totally different vibe out there. But
Bruh.
I don't want to harp on the Dallas Cowboys. They don't
Nah.
right.
Eli Manning. Let me say that Eli Manning said when he was retiring, he said, I came to Philly and he was like, those fans are crazy. He was like, I saw a little boy, and the little boy was like, fuck you, Eli. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what the fuck? Like, where's this little boy's parents? What the hell? He said, I'm about to retire. That little boy brought his kid to the game.
Damn,
And said, the little kid, fuck you, Eli. He's like, yo,
that's
this
crazy.
is crazy.
That's
This
crazy.
is crazy. That's how they think. There's a video I have. I'll send it to you.
Mm,
And it's an old video of Andy Reid when he was young. Like he had the brown mustache, the full brown
mm,
mustache, right? And no gray or anything. And it's him talking about the cameras rolling when Bill Parcells was talking
mm,
to him. And Bill Parcells said, "Hey, you're coaching in the hardest town in the country."
mm.
He said the fans are passionate and the media is going to want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So if it ever when the time comes, please call me. You call me. We all gonna need somebody to talk to. And sure enough, Andy said shit got bad. He was hiding under his desk. And Bill Parcells called him up and said, you son of a bitch. I told you when shit get bad for you to call me. He was like, I bet you high right now. He was like, man, I'm under my desk right now, coach. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I'm right, but as you say that going into this game against the Giants, because I see a lot of people in the comments talking about it right now.
What's that?
Just about the game in general.
Go ahead.
No. I want you to speak on the game real quick.
So, and I've come up with this whole narrative here. First game, belt to ass. They whooped our asses. You know what I'm saying? I overlooked them. Okay, I really didn't think much of the Giants, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't think much of the Giants 2 weeks ago because I haven't had to think much of the Giants for years. Okay, that's what 2 weeks ago was. The reason why I overlooked y'all and I didn't think much of you or anything like that is because I really haven't had to think much of you for years. Okay, that like that organization, everything like that. I think we've owned them over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that like they hate we are to them what Dallas is to us. But the thing about it is because New York Giants football hasn't really been all that relevant. Now that being said, after what happened 2 weeks ago? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for waking us up. Okay. Now we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program, and we're gonna whoop y'all asses on Sunday. They're gonna get their asses kicked.
Yeah, they just at the end of the day, we needed that from them. So they
yes.
did.
Yes.
So like they at the end of the day, they did us a favor. They helped us out. So now we were able to recuperate, think about the mistakes that we made, and come back from it. But now going
and you in our house?
Yeah.
Kelly and we Green, in the
Kelly Green. Yeah. So look, speaking of the Kelly Green, this is the injury report they got.
Okay, yeah, good.
So they got AJ Brown hamstring, did not practice out. Adoree Jackson concussion, we talked about that. Cam Jurgens knee injury, he'll be out. Azeez Ujulari, he'll be out with a hamstring. Jacorian Bennett, pectoral, he was out. Greg Calcaterra, full participant, is up in the air. Darius Cooper, which we're gonna dive into real after this. Shoulder, he's questionable. Landon Dickerson, ankle, full participant. I'm hoping he does not play. Give him some rest.
I would have liked to see Landon Dickerson not come back until after the bye.
Exactly. Dallas Goedert got a calf injury. Brandon Graham, it's not an injury related. It's just he's still fresh. Jomo's shoulder and Jeremiah Trotter ankle. So
Jomo's done for this. No, he's not done for the season.
No, he's full participant.
I mean, who's done for the Guanco? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Just but looking at that, Darius Cooper with AJ Brown being out, can you see this being a Darius Cooper breakout game?
Isn't Darius Cooper nicknamed Baby AJ?
Correct.
Okay.
That's where
it could be a coming out party. I'm just saying. Is he out or is he in?
He's questionable. But I'm pretty sure with AJ being out, because this came out before when they officially said AJ was going to be out.
That's where Darius Cooper showed up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think we're going to get a Darius Cooper sighting this game. Now, watching the way he played in the preseason, I'm hoping him and Jalen's relationship is good to where that chemistry is there.
Well, what about here's the other thing too. is this not is AJ being out, and this is where I get to enjoy a bit of a safety net that other teams don't get to play, because I'm okay with AJ being out because
Yeah,
it gives people like Darius Cooper an opportunity. But what about John Mechie
yeah,
and
him too,
Jahan
him too.
and Jahan? You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like, there are wide receivers on our team I'd really like to see in a
That remember
game.
that goes into what I was speaking on
And if there's a
weeks ago.
game, yeah, if there's a game that I wouldn't mind seeing them in with no real, if it could backfire on us and we lose the game, okay, this would be that game. Let's try it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we couldn't recover. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I would like to see what Mechie and Cooper look like. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
You
definitely
know,
want to see that because the defense
Jahan
don't prepare for him.
Jahan's in a contract year. Who says he ain't gonna go the fuck off?
I think, in all honesty, I think with Darius Cooper and Mechie, I think they're prepared to make them compete. So when Dotson walks, unless Dotson's willing to take a team friendly discount.
Bro, no, I think Jahan's out. Okay,
Mhm.
I think Jahan is out. I think um uh we will, and we have Mechie for a couple years now.
Yeah,
We got Mechie
we have him
and
for
Cooper for a
some time.
couple years, but we also got Johnny Wilson coming back
Yeah,
next
he's
year.
not coming back till next
Yeah,
season.
that's what I'm saying. Next year, I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I'm thinking about the future right now.
Hmm.
And so here's how I see it: Darius Cooper, Mechie, and Johnny Wilson. We have 3 wide receivers on our team I really would like to see play. I really
Hmm.
want to see. I want to know what I've been excited about these guys all throughout training camp and since we got John Mechie.
It's the best receiving core that Jalen's had.
Fuck.
Yo,
Do
real
you
quick,
realize what the next group
let's
of
give a
guys
shout
is?
out real quick to Philly 416. He said, "I'm out here in Toronto. I see people wearing Eagles like never before. Been a fan since '89."
Oh, Philly 416. Oh, you like Warren. You like him. Oh, you talking your shit. Oh, life is good for you right now, my friend. It must
Mhm.
really be nice for you to be where you are. Like, listen, okay. I lived out of market, all right, uh, for 20 years. Okay. These fuckers didn't start deciding to win until I moved back into market. I spent 20 years before our first Super Bowl out of market. And I had to take all that shit from everybody. That's how I know how people think. You know what I'm saying? I lived in North Carolina, I lived in Georgia, I lived in Italy, I lived in Belgium, I was in Russia for 6 months. Yeah, almost 6 months. I've been all over the world, okay?
Mhm.
Out of market, you know, plenty of time in Iraq, plenty of time in Afghanistan. I have heard, I have had to take everybody's shit. And and it wasn't until I moved back into market that we actually won the Super Bowl. And now Philly 416, you and Warren are sitting here telling me y'all are Eagles fans out of market. Y'all got to be talking cash shit.
I already told you what happens over here. I already told you. Like it's everybody gets quiet when you put the jersey on.
I'd ride around and just walk in the sports bars.
Oh,
I shit you not.
that's every Sunday.
I
Me and
would. Yeah.
Jay and Antoine, we there's a few Eagles bars out here. So we went to a few we went to Eagles bar, watched the game. We wanted to watch the rest of the games. We all had our Eagles jerseys on. We walked inside a 49ers bar and watched the game. Quiet, all of them. Didn't say nothing. Actually
Yeah.
came up and dapped us up. That's what's crazy. So they know.
Because they're hurting right now. They don't like us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they know. They know at the
Mhm.
end of the day. Um, But yeah, just I want to see these wide receivers, and
I did,
I got a
Hamid.
question for you, Leo. Let's say we get a dominant game from Jalen Hurts on the passing game, and Darius Cooper, John Mechie, Dotson, Devontae, Dallas Goddard. The ball's being spread out more to these players.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be more comfortable if a team could pick up AJ's pay? What we owe AJ, if they say, yo, we'll take that with them, would you be more comfortable trading AJ?
No, not for 2 more years.
Not for two more? Okay.
2 more. Yep.
Why is that?
Because it gives Darius Cooper, Johnny Wilson, John Mechie, and whoever the fuck else we draft time with AJ Brown.
So you're saying to learn under him.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I love our succession plans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Really, we got guys that we have the potential to have guys pick up. Listen, those if that were to happen, like you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the larger implication would be if what you just said happened? If that happened,
Mm-hmm.
and those guys show their asses, right? This Sunday, Mechie, Cooper, and let's say Wilson was playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If those three were also playing on Sunday, and all that shit happened, do you realize what the larger implication for the team would be regarding the league?
That's what I'm saying.
The implication would be it would send a message to the rest of the league. You thought it was just AJ and Devontae and Dallas? We retooled a long time ago. By the time that shit, like you see what I'm saying? We're ready. And those guys are on those guys are on rookie contracts, minimum veteran payment type shits.
But do you think the team would pose more of a threat though when you just don't have to worry about Devontae, AJ, Dallas? You got the whole wide receiver core. Like that's the way that I'm looking at it. And
do we skip a beat as far as wide receivers? Nope.
But that's if they show out this game. That's if they were to show out. If they don't show out, keep AJ. But I'm looking at AJ as how many games has AJ missed this season so far?
Sunday make one.
Just one? Okay. And then he missed what, 4 games last season?
Mm-hmm.
And then he missed another 4 the season before?
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like I feel like, and this is what made the Patriots so good too. They got off players when their value was still high, but they were slowly deteriorating. I feel like as good as AJ is, AJ's injuries are catching up with him.
I think
they're slowly catching up with him.
I don't think so, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you have a caliber wide receiver like AJ Brown,
mm-hmm.
if he's missing 4 games a season, that's fine.
No, it's definitely fine, but I'm saying, and these are majority of the time they're hamstring.
Wait, and look at the price we got him for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And again, the other tangibles in terms of to have a even smoother succession plan. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, we're stacking at the same time all this shit is going down and everything like that. We are still stacking draft picks.
We're still stacking. We got draft picks to actually let off right now.
Yeah,
to keep us
we got
going.
more than what we got.
I'm only saying that. I'm not saying it because I'm truly not saying it just because of like the drama and all that stuff. But I don't see Devontae Smith playing for another team. I don't.
I think he's going to retire Philadelphia Eagle.
Exactly. I can see AJ Brown retiring on a different team.
Yeah, probably the New England Patriots. Mike Vrabel will probably bring him in.
So that's why I'm looking at it as, okay, if we were to lose AJ, who would become his successor? Right now we got Darius Cooper. Mm-hmm. We were talking about Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson was a big talk then. And then you got John Mechie. Look at the
no blue pill. I'm not saying that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He said,
What?
"Are we really saying? Is he really saying we are better without AJ?" No,
No. I'm not
no,
saying we're
no,
better.
no.
I'm saying we can.
You're
I,
trying to get
we
some.
won't
You're
be
trying
so
to get something for him.
predictable. We won't be
Yeah,
so predictable with AJ.
yeah. No. Here, in a bigger picture, blue pill. He's just what Warren's doing is he's saying at some point we're going to have to trade AJ. When would be the best time to do that to get the maximum value? You know what I'm saying? I get that. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is that the maximum value, like what we need to do is we need him for 2 more years. And it's just
Why
only
do you say two? Why do you say two? Most people are just saying 1 year.
because we still have him under contract for 2 more years.
So you're looking at a contract perspective.
Yeah, I'm like play out the
I'm saying if we
contract.
get a team that will pick up that contract.
Nah, ain't nobody picking that shit up. Not like that. He's
There,
not. Nah.
there's a lot of desperate GMs out here.
Yeah, but nah, I just don't. It would be.
There's a lot of desperate GMs out
I
here.
get that, but we were trying to we tried to get cute like that once before, and it took us years to recover. And that was with
Yeah,
Brian Dawkins. You know what I'm saying?
with
It took
when
us,
he went to the Broncos.
yeah, it took us
Yeah.
years to recover from that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because we were looking at contract and all this other shit and da 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 da. And it didn't, we did not, they did not account for, value in the locker room and stuff like that. At the end of the day, AJ is, he may not have a C on his chest, but he
No,
does.
he
He's a
has a
captain.
C on
Yeah,
it.
he's a captain. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, nah. Especially when you could look at the way that this culture is and everything like that. These guys are doing well because the other guys are coaching. They're coaching each other up. They're
Yeah,
all
no,
trying to
no.
help each other.
Now, like I said, I agree with you. I'm just like I said. When I look at, I'll use the Bucks as an example. The Bucks fully healthy. You got Ibuka, you got Chris Godwin, you got Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
That imposes a threat on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that we could have that type of wide receiver core rather than it be
Absolutely.
the two core four,
Absolutely.
the core two people on the wide receiver position. That's all I'm saying at the end.
Yeah, yeah. How many
Yeah, I'm
wide
looking,
receivers?
and this is the thing about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is going to eventually have to get like that. He's going to eventually have to get like that to where he can't, because as Jalen gets older, his passing is going to increase. His passing is going to increase because he's not going to be able to run the same
It's not
way.
going to be as mobile.
Yeah, so he's going to have to get better passing. So why not already have these receivers in your chamber, sitting there ready? Darius Cooper, undrafted free agent.
UDFA. Yep.
You don't have to pay him crazy buku bucks. Johnny Wilson, he got an injury already tagged on him.
Yep.
You put that on there.
Yep.
John Mechie, we pulled him from, we got what, 2 more years with him?
Yep.
You can work that out.
Yep.
And then you let Devontae Smith be your leading wide receiver and say you keep Dallas Goedert. That's a threat.
Oh, but you also can, and in the meantime, you could also draft a stud wide receiver. You could also draft a stud tight end. You know what I'm saying? You can pretty much revamp your whole O line. I would imagine if you look at our draft capital and everything like that, I wouldn't be surprised if our whole draft was all about the O line.
But see, that's the thing though. The last draft, we picked up a lot of O linemen, and none of them are panning out for some reason.
No, I mean, remember we ranked fourth in O line combinations. I need a whole year before I get to that point where I say make that.
Because right now our O line is not playing Philly, is not a Philly O line right now.
Because of what happened last year.
Last year. Now,
Which is why I said we'll see that
in
in the fourth quarter of this season. We'll start to see that in the fourth quarter of this season for a number of reasons. Because if we have to keep playing like we're playing right now, then eventually teams are going to stop stacking the box and going to have to guard.
That's what I liked about last week's game. And if he can do that this game, that Green Bay game and that Lions game, that's going to change the whole narrative on this team.
Absolutely. Well, see, here's the thing, though. Here's Here's the other thing too. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the offensive line, I told you, health wise from last year, right? But I also think that teams,
Mm.
no matter what, are just not going to let Saquon run.
They're not. They're not gonna let Saquon run.
I think teams are playing us like that. I think teams are just they're just no matter what, we're not letting these motherfuckers run. And the problem is that you need time. You need time, and you need time and more live fire exercises for them to change that way of guarding against
Yeah,
us.
we need to put more pass game on the film.
That's what they
Or
need
yeah,
to
that's what it is,
yeah
and that's why I said with that perfect QBR rating, with Devontae Smith getting his yards,
yeah.
AJ Brown getting his yards, people are they're watching film on that.
Mhm,
They're watching that film, and
mhm.
they're gonna say, hey, because I don't know why
Real talk.
Minnesota had a linebacker on AJ, and then they had a safety on AJ.
Mhm.
Like they you can clearly tell they trying to stop the run the whole time. So once they see that, they're gonna change their game plan, and we're gonna see Saquon start opening up. I say around the tail end of the second half, we're gonna start seeing Saquon get his yards in time for the playoffs.
Around the second half. Okay.
So like
Okay.
that's what I see with Saquon. Like the run game is not gonna be as it's still gonna be explosive, but it's not gonna be consistent like we saw it. We saw Saquon breaking for runs like that almost every game.
Right, but that was because no one was really even when teams started to was they couldn't come up with the best run defense for that
They
offense.
couldn't, and they had
And
to keep
so
they had to keep in mind AJ and Smitty too.
yeah, so when you look at again, teams have enough film from last year to know what to do in
Mm,
terms of the run game. You know what? Thanks Steve Spagnuolo for that.
yeah,
Spags gave the league the blueprint on how to stop the Eagles' run game, just like how Vic Fangio gave that was the trade off. Vic Fangio gave the league the blueprint on how to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. That's why nobody in the AFC is scared of him anymore.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just tap Patrick Mahomes' ass a bunch of times, and he'll come up off that shit real fucking quick. And
mm.
sure enough, that's what they did. They beat it. They beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? In front of the world. And then you know what? But you know what they did? They showed the whole world. Oh, this is how you stop Saquon. You understand what I'm saying?
They definitely did, but they sacrificed the Super Bowl for that.
I know, but
Yeah.
that was the trade off. You understand what I'm saying?
Um, how do you feel? So you feel like this O line is going to get better this season?
I think the running game is going to get better. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the O line will get better, but I don't know if it's these guys. Remember, the combination. I'm waiting for that combination of linemen that will be able that will be effective once the rest of the league adjusts to the passing game.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say you gotta wait. We need time. We need more games. We gotta have the like you said. I'll tell you this much. Let me hold on. Let me pull this up. We
I'm
can
about to pull up the schedule real quick
yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
because we got the. So I can tell you. Actually, I can tell you off the top of my head.
Okay,
So
so I'm looking
so
at it
we
right
got
now.
Green Bay after the bye.
Yeah, so what we need is really we need the New York game, the Green
Mm-hmm.
Bay game, and the Lions game. That's going to be your that's where Jalen Hurts is probably going to have a big a big throwing those are going to be where he has the most
High
throwing
pass.
yards. Okay, the Cowboys and the Bears, in particular the Cowboys, that's when you're going to start to see the run game take over because that's when the Bears, the Chargers, and the Raiders, all of them, that's when they're going to start changing the way they're going to guard us. It's got to
Mm-hmm.
be a mix. It's going to be a mix, and then We should actually be playing our best football come week 14.
So
So
you're saying, so you're saying that Chargers game.
yes, yes,
Mm.
yes. Well, that's when
This
by week
season's going by
14.
fast. This
Yeah, I
season
know, right?
fast.
By week 14 is when we're really heating up because that's when you should start seeing the perfect mix between pass and run. Only because of the way the Chargers and the Raiders, the Commanders, you see what I'm saying? And the
Yeah.
thing about it is that we're going to need to be playing our best football. You know what I'm saying? Particularly after the come the Bears, only because we may need to have to win out.
Okay. So
We
you kind of
really
you
may
kind of
have to
thinking
win
like how Scott was thinking, like those Commanders games might actually be crucial games at the end.
because of what we didn't do with New York.
Yeah,
We
but that
got to
will
get
only be one loss though.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, from a divisional standpoint, who knows what the Cowboys will be doing? Got to account for that. We're gonna need.
You
We're gonna
don't you
need.
don't think the you don't think the Giants can beat the Cowboys?
I do think they can. I think the Cowboys. I think the Giants can beat the Cowboys. I do. I
Okay.
really do.
So
I
so
really
you
do.
got so if the Giants played the Cowboys. Now remember they'll play them in New York.
Hmm.
So the Giants can beat the Cowboys, and then we would need the command. Then we would beat them. So that'll be three losses in their division.
Well, if we sweep the Cowboys, okay, and win and split with the Commanders,
I don't
then
think we're going to split with them.
But no, I'm just saying, if we did, let's say we sweep the Cowboys, we beat the Giants, we sweep the Cowboys, we just need to split one with the Commanders, and we're good. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I just the way I saw the Commanders playing in JD5, like not being that quarterback like everybody was talking like he was, like we were telling them.
Yeah, he
Um,
he, he's sophomore slump. Yep, he's in
yeah,
it. Yep, he's in
and
it.
and he's shown to be injury prone. I think that first game will be a beatdown. That last game, our second string hopefully will be playing that game.
Bro, take a look at this again. Okay, let forget the bye week, but count the Giants game. Right? Take a
Mm-hmm.
look at this. Take a look at the rest of our schedule. You know what I'm saying? the 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 Packers, they're a good team, a really good team,
But they're not better than
but
us.
they're not better than us.
No.
The Lions are a really good team, but they're not better than us. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, the Bears, the Chargers. The Chargers are underachieving right now. Right now.
Now, Leo, I
Uh-huh.
will argue with you and say that Detroit game is going to be that is going to be our staple game of of the season because remember that was the game we were supposed to play last season. This and then now we're going to be playing them. I personally don't think they'll be completely healthy by the time we play them, just because just how off how they play.
Bro, let me tell you something. I really the I'm gonna tell you this. The Packers, the Lions, the Bills, I really don't give a fuck. I just need to get the win. You want to know why? Because
Mm,
we're probably going to end up seeing them in the playoffs.
really?
Think about it. Look at our schedule. Look how many teams on our schedule in totality do we have do we have there's a very good probability we're going to see a couple of these teams in the playoffs. Be it
So,
be
so
it
give me. So with
NFC,
that being
even the
said, who's
Super
your
Bowl.
top five teams right now? Give me your top five, because
In the
I'm
NFC,
curious.
in the NFC,
Yeah. No, no, just yeah. We'll just do NFC right now.
that's why no, listen. I'm making a distinction only because when I say playoffs, you know what I'm saying, I have to include the Super Bowl only because there's a possibility we might see the Chiefs again in the Super Bowl. There's a possibility we could see the Broncos in the Super Bowl. there's a possibility we could see the Bills in the Super Bowl. There was a possibility we could see the Chargers in the Super Bowl. There's a possibility. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying? There's a possibility we fuck around and end up seeing the Rams in the playoffs, the Buccaneers in the playoffs, the Packers in the playoffs, the Lions in the playoffs.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could really fucking. So there are plenty of teams on our schedule that we would have seen twice the whole year, which is why if we were to, should we win the Super Bowl, when we do, this will be the most undisputed Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls, only because in order for us to win that, we probably had to see every team twice, even in the playoffs. We would have seen them in the regular season and in the playoffs. And the fucking Super Bowl.
Mm.
And so when I'm saying best football by week week 12 and we need to be doing this and all this other shit is because I'm not eyeing the division. I'm eyeing the conference. I want that number 1 seed. That's going to be crucial.
That's the goal
for us, especially coming off of you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was part of the secret sauce for the Patriots and the Chiefs. They always had those first round buys. You know what I'm saying? And those first round buys meant everything, especially when you were just coming off of a Super Bowl the previous year. That first round buy is like what, a 2 week layoff?
Yeah, you basically get 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you get another bye with that, you get everybody rested up and ready.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You get treatment the whole time because now you're about to go on this playoff run against a team that you probably saw during the regular season. You got to go, and then you got to be prepared for the NFC Conference Championship game against a team you may have probably seen during the regular season.
So you don't see any other NFC teams that we played that we can potentially play in the playoffs.
That's not on our schedule.
What about Seattle?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Seattle could be San Francisco, Seattle, I know they're not NFC, but the Indianapolis Colts, the Tampa Bay, so the Bills. Then we got yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
I'm kind of with Lamont on this. Like the Lions are gonna be our toughest opponent.
Yes, but they're not better than us. I agree.
I don't think they're better than us. I just you know how I said any team that wants to beat us, they almost have to play a perfect game. We would need to play a perfect game with them, just because. Hey, I'm a realist, bro. Jamar Gibbs, you can't sleep on.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs, you can't sleep on. Our defensive run game has been terrible all season.
It's the game that everyone felt should have happened anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Then the Commanders
I think the first game against Detroit, honestly I think that's going to be more of a preseason practice game. Only because we're not going to show you our best shit when we know we're going to see you again in the playoffs.
That's true. Hey, we got 65 people right now in the chat. Appreciate y'all watching us. Don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to hit that hype button that's down there too. That new feature that YouTube added. Go definitely press it and try it out.
Where's the hype button?
It's depending on if you have a laptop or on your phone. It's either on a desktop or phone. Yeah. So definitely hit that button. It gets us going. Also, don't forget you can just pop on over. It's just a press and a swipe. Type up Eagles Collective. We over there. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And all my people in the Eagles Collective chat, go over to the Bird section and hit that subscribe button. Me and Leo, we're gonna be doing this every week.
Yeah,
Just talking ball,
yeah.
talk,
And,
talking
but
Eagles, talking Eagles football. What our expectations are, things we've been hearing. Just kind of just giving us a level playing field before we go in and play our opponents. So we definitely gonna keep doing this.
I just realized we've been going for over an hour.
It
And
don't
it
feel
doesn't
like
it don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
no, it
It
don't.
really don't feel like it. And so with I want to acknowledge that because listen, y'all, for those of you who've been rocking with us the entire time, even for the ones that just got here, y'all could be anywhere on a Friday night at 8:49, but y'all here with us. And
Yeah,
so I just want y'all to know that that is not missed. Okay. I really, really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the likes and the subs and all that stuff. I really appreciate y'all, man, for real. Like, because I know a lot of times you get these content creators who don't be acknowledging that, and I do. But and listen, y'all, forgive me because I be bad with the chat. Y'all know what I'm doing.
I
So
got
I
you. I got you. Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah. Thank
Don't
you,
worry
Lord.
about it.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. Every
Yeah.
now and again, I'll look down and I have to like rub my eyes a bit and try to
Yeah,
think.
we at the end of the day, we be hearing so much, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat be hearing so much just bullshit from
Thanks, Lamont.
other fan bases, from the media, and all that stuff. And you want to just hear some people
Thanks,
talk
Philly
real.
Game Day.
You just want to hear some people talk real, and
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste y'all time.
yeah, you just
That's the
want to hear
thing.
some people
Yeah,
talk real, and at the same time, me and Leo may not agree on the same things, but the thing is about it, we all got the same goals though. We
yeah,
both got
yeah.
the same objective at the end of the day. We
Well,
just
you
look at different ways to
what
go.
we're not is we're not a peanut gallery.
There's no need
You know
for
what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, I like like
Go to ESPN if you want though.
yeah. Listen, I always put it out on the bird section. Like I so do not need a peanut gallery. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. You know what I'm saying? I want to know everything because I like to measure myself. How do I know? How do I really know if I don't have people here who's going to keep it all the way a butt with me?
Give
You know
me one
what I'm
second.
saying? No doubt, no doubt. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like, look, y'all got enough people out there saying all kinds of crazy ass shit and everything like that. And sometimes y'all just want to bottom line it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Leo, come on, man, land the plane. Tell me what it is. What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Because and let me tell y'all why I'm like this, right? So one thing about living in market, you know what I'm saying? You should hear the way talk radio is around here, coming out of Philly, when it comes to the Eagles and everything like that. And there's this one station, 94 WIP. They do not like Jalen Hurts. They hate him. Okay, they are always trying to come up with some kind of thing. Now they're saying that Jalen Hurts was what is it? Jalen Hurts was he didn't want to play from under center. He was being resistant to it. Now this is the type of shit that they're saying. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people who was on his ass about the way he, you know, says yes ma'am, no sir, yes sir, no ma'am, and calls his dad Coach Hurts when he's talking about football. You know, like these people just don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to waste y'all time with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And running after every time someone says AJ is upset. Oh my God, it's a great now. They're fine.
And just remember this: me and Leo, we do this because we love talking about the birds, and
Yes,
we big
sir.
Eagles fans, just like y'all over here in the comments. We
Yes,
we
sir.
Eagles fans. Even the people just listening while you driving, we Eagles fans. And what we got to understand is
My type of
what.
content, I respect it. It's how I run my channel as well.
Yes, sir. We gotta
Yay,
get you
the
on if you're
Giants.
a Giants fan. Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, get TP Way the Giant. Get at us, man. Hit me up at Birdsection 2023 at Gmail. Send me your info. We're gonna have to have you on here, man. We need we said, right? We ain't on no peanut gallery. You know what I'm saying? Come on, come see us. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Come see us.
And Lamont, my YouTube channel is the Eagles Collective Podcast. So go over there and check us
Yeah,
out.
make sure, hey, all y'all on the bird section, make sure y'all take y'all asses on over to the Eagles Collective podcast and hit that subscribe button and like and all that good shit too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
So
know, we need those numbers.
yeah, so on Tuesdays it's usually me, my boy Jay, Antoine, and Scott. We usually talk about give a recap on the game. We give our NFL rankings of just the NFL as a whole. We discuss just the NFL as a whole, not just Eagles. The entire time we just talk about everything NFL wise.
Uh,
Sometimes we debate, and it'd be some good debates.
I
But
was gonna say I've seen a few of them.
yeah,
I'll be
so
going at it.
yeah, so definitely check us out. We keep going. We consistent every Tuesday, and we just hey, I love doing this. So when I
Yeah,
stop, I'm gonna stop. But I love it right now.
yeah. Listen, I have fun with y'all. You know what I'm saying? There are people who come here and we connect with and y'all keep me laughing and everything like that. And like I said, I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer than I absolutely have to.
Mhm.
Now, nights like this, when I get to be with my man Warren and we get to talk, Eagles and what's coming up and everything like that. And y'all see me, I got my little joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Philly 1416 says those people can't admit that they were wrong about Jalen being a second round pick, proving them wrong. Jalen keeps growing and evolving while winning a Super Bowl. Listen, Philly 416, let me tell you something. If they were to admit to being wrong, they would lose their jobs.
That's facts.
That's the problem.
That's facts.
They
And
they said so much about him that now they have to be married to the idea.
Drew
So
Brees is a
every
prime
time,
example of that. Drew Brees is a prime example. We saw Drew Brees say that Philadelphia is boring,
yep,
and after that game they had against the Vikings, he doubled that. He tries to push the goalpost on it. So it's that type of talk. And like I said, everybody, you got to think about it. When you bring up Philadelphia Eagles, when you bring up Jalen Hurts, they know they're going to get views. They know people are going to watch them
yep,
when they see that. So just think about your
yep,
team right now as a whole. Your team is sparking media right now. Your team
yep,
is keeping media alive right now. And
yep,
because you can't talk about anything else.
yep, yep,
Um,
yep, yep.
I
That's all.
appreciate you, Lamont, my boy Tommy. I appreciate you. He said it's funny how talk shows always giving Trevor Lawrence the excuse of having so many different coordinators, but Jalen had just as many.
That I all right. So I have been on my soapbox about that only because and I'm so glad you said it that way because I never point out Trevor Lawrence as the example,
It's usually
but
what's his name for the Chargers, Herbert.
Justin Herbert. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? No, what I'm saying to you is that I be on my soapbox and I be telling people, look, Jalen Hurts is on his fifth coordinator in 5 years. Okay, in 6 years, right? I don't know how many quarterbacks could be as accomplished as he is under the same circumstances. Would Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, uh, Patrick Mahomes, you know, would those guys be who they are if they had a different coordinator every year?
Mm.
Would they have gone to as many Super Bowls? Would they have won as many Super Bowls? Would they have been league would they still be league MVPs? If you had to learn a new offense every year,
Hmm.
every year, you know what I'm saying? The biggest victim of that is Trevor Lawrence. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? He's the biggest victim of that. The best one out of them all is Jalen Hurts.
Hmm. Yeah,
That's not a small thing.
that's what Tommy's. I'm reading what you're saying, Tommy. I think that's more of the media pushing those things. If you can get a story, it's all about getting the story out. You get a story out, you can say whatever you want. That's all it is. And what's crazy is we gotta hear the nonsense. We gotta hear the nonsense. We gotta hear Cowboy fans come up to us and say, "Oh,
Oh
we
my
got an AJ
God.
problem."
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
no,
that's
we're
right.
good.
You're in Texas. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, oh, oh,
we hear.
oh. Yes. I'm on Twitter too. The
I'm on
bird
Twitter
section.
as well, Eagles
Yeah,
Collective, and then
yeah,
Birdsection for Leo. Yeah,
yeah.
we try to be on all platforms at the end of the day.
Yeah,
We
I'm on
be on all
Twitter. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, all of it. I'm on all platforms. The bird section.
That's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah, but no man, I'm looking at this game. Before the AJ injury, I thought it was going to be a blowout. I do think that not having AJ is going to change the way we plan, but I think bringing in Cooper, Darius Cooper, and John Mitchell is going to kind of scheme things up. I think it's just going to be another good Dallas Goddard game. Honestly, I think this is going to be a Dallas Goddard game because remember, Dallas Goddard had over 100 receiving yards.
I think this is gonna
Played
be a
them.
Saquon game.
Oh, so you say Saquon's going to break out this game?
I think this is gonna be a Saquon game.
How many people in the
I,
chat see this as a
I don't
breakout
know
Saquon?
why.
I'm
Some
just
tell me
curious.
it's gonna be a Saquon game.
No,
I don't
I'm
know
curious
why.
because I'm thinking that in the
I'm,
back of my
I'm,
head, but I'm like,
I'm like,
we
ain't
haven't
no
seen
way
it yet.
Saquon gonna let him get away with this. Nah,
Y'all see a
nah,
Saquon game coming up? Y'all see
nah.
over 100 rushing
Yeah,
yards from
yeah,
Saquon?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this is a Saquon game. Yeah.
Hey, if it could be a Saquon game, think about what that's going to do to defenders, though.
What it would do is, first of all, it would like here's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If Saquon goes off, then the idea of stacking the box is going to continue.
Hmm.
Okay, and and that's why I said week 12, 13, something like that, right? Because at that point, it's just going to all be about first everyone's going to say, "See, I told you you can't not stop you can't not stack the box. See, look, see Saquon. See when you don't stack the box, Saquon goes off. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's how they're going to talk. So they're going to
See,
keep going.
I want our O line to be healthy, though. I
I
want
do
our O line to be
hey,
healthy and ready for it.
I do too, but I just think
I don't want to force it to where we force an injury.
no,
That's
I think it's going to be because of the way because Jalen's going to be playing from under center now. That's
now
what I think.
that's another thing I want to bring up. So with Cam Jurgens being out, they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna put Toth at
Brett
center,
Toth, yeah.
going at center against Dexter Lawrence.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel that matchup is gonna be?
I think that's why I think it's going to be a Saquon game because you're going to need to double him. You're going to need to pull. You're going to have to. All the
Mm,
things that we didn't do. This is the set we can't do. Obviously, what we thought we were going to do didn't work.
mm.
So now we're going to have to do it now instead of doing what we thought we were going to do, we're going to have to do what we need to do.
What's going on, Wayne?
You know what I'm saying? So,
No, I'm
okay.
I'm I'm thinking. I'm like, okay. So you got Toth. Steen has been consistent on the O line.
Uh-huh.
He hasn't been like top tier, and he hasn't been bad. He's been consistent.
Uh-huh.
And then if Landon Dickerson plays too, that's gonna be another one. Like
Yeah,
Landon
well,
may not play either.
yeah, I hope Landon Dickerson. Honestly, I mean,
I don't want him to play
Because of Cam Jurgens, I see why they would have to play why they would have to play Landon Dickerson. But I just if we could get away with not having to play Landon Dickerson and Tyler Steen, I'd be cool with that if we could get away with it, but I just don't think we could because of
Yeah,
Dexter Lawrence, because of Thibodeau, and
Brian Burns is gonna be out.
yeah. But like that's a very dangerous defensive front. You know what I'm saying? The way their pass rush is and everything like that, we're actually probably going to actually have to run at them.
But Jalen's done well against defensive lines though. He hasn't done
He's done
terrible.
excellent. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's done
So
excellent. But it's because it's a formation that they're not accustomed to seeing us in is why I think Saquon goes off. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? If you got Jalen coming from under centered, wait, what is this? Is this a run or a pass? See, when he's in a
Mhm.
shotgun, you already know. You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? It's a handoff or a delayed handoff, but it's not the same as if you were under center. Is he stepping back? Is he dropping back to hand it off to Saquon, or is he running back to throw this bitch?
Now, what if Saquon didn't have a breakout game,
That's
but
okay.
he did against the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
I'm
Just
I'm 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 guessing here. These
yeah,
like me saying this whole thing about Saquon going off and everything like that. This is my shot in the dark. You know what
got you.
I'm saying? If you had that like a bold prediction, you know what
Mm,
I'm saying? My bold prediction is this is the game Saquon goes off on. It's his old team. We're in Philadelphia and we're in the Kelly Green. Bitch, New York is gonna get fucked up.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he said so.
And y'all
Philly
talking shit,
Philly
big
416 said get those RPOs going. Now the,
see, there you go.
the thing about the RPOs is they had issues with the linemen because the linemen didn't know if it was a run or pass. So then we started getting penalties off of that. So I think that's why
Yeah,
they
but that
eased
was out of
back.
the shotgun. That was out of the shotgun.
Yeah, and
Remember,
that's
it's a
why they
whole
eased
different.
back from it. So
Yeah,
we definitely gonna see. We're gonna see. And this is my question for you, Leo. Do you feel like those plays that were happening, do you feel like that's Kevin Patullo? Or do you feel like that's Jalen making adjustments?
both.
Both? Who's doing I feel like Kevin Patullo is doing well scheming the
I think they're
receivers.
talking to each other.
Like what? So what was missing? What was missing in this game that we weren't getting in the other games?
I believe Jalen being able to fully run it as he sees fit. That's the problem. Him being able to run it as he sees fit. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because you'll hear him say, like you pointed out, you know, when he said, "Hey, did I tell you trust me?" You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Hey, all you got he said that a couple of times to a couple of different people.
Mm,
So for him to have, so that means that there's been situations or conversations where he's like, "Look, I'm telling y'all, just trust me. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Trust me, I know what I'm doing."
yeah.
And
And Devontae called that one play the
because
deep
he
ball
saw
to him.
something, yeah,
Yeah.
he saw something. Mm.
Wayne said with no AJ, I like to see an extra tight end on the line, more
Well, Grant
RPOs.
Calcaterra is he's questionable, right?
Yeah, he's questionable right
Yeah.
now.
So
So I think you got Grayson, and I
mhm.
don't think he's a very
No,
good
he got
blocker.
didn't he
Grayson.
get didn't he get dropped? Yeah, he got cut.
So yeah, so that's it. So we don't have another tight end. So just
Uh-huh.
Dallas.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be rough. Like I said, the best thing that
Me too,
Jalen
Eagles
Hurts could
do.
do is have a good passing game with these wide receivers that we are not used to. So
Uh-huh.
it puts something on film against these teams that we're going up against to say, hey, we can't just put everything on the line. I mean, on the run game. We're gonna have to play them differently because Green Bay, the Lions, the Vikings, the Bears, they're all fighting too for that spot as well.
Yep. Yep.
They
Yep.
can't afford a loss from an NFC
Yep.
team
Yep.
at all. So
And
they're
what
gonna
happens
team
if
up.
JJ comes back and he's slinging it? The
Yeah.
Vikings could be an issue. The Vikings is another team we could potentially see in the playoffs.
No, yeah, the Vikings is definitely a team.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like look, their problem is about to be solved next week.
Yo, Rex, what's going on? He said, "What's up, y'all? First time here watching Fred Johnson would be an extra tight end helping with the run game. I would like that. I would like Fred Johnson to be out there. Um,
The O lineman.
yeah, but Fred Johnson is usually the left tackle. He's
Yeah,
usually my Lotta's replacement
he's
or
a
or
tight
Lane's
end.
replacement. I think he's saying more for the blocking perspective
Okay,
rather
okay,
than anything. More for the blocking
okay,
perspective, I can definitely see that. Um,
okay.
Pete Samuel, he said, we need a fullback. We also need to run A.J. Dillon, Tank Bigsby, run the joint, and we can open up the pass. I agree with that, Pete. Like that's me and Leo were actually talking about that. I want to say week 4. Hey, you can ask the boys on the Eagles Collective. I'm hyping up Tank Bigsby. I had a saying going that Tank Bigsby is averaging 11 yards per carry because he only had one carry. So I've been hyping that up. But I
But
think if
that's
you do,
but that's not an indictment on Tank Bigsby.
it's
It's
definitely not. I
it's
think
that's what the effect has been on. It's what the effect has been on Saquon, what the effect has been on Tank, and what the effect has been on AJ.
yeah,
You know what I'm
and I
saying?
think
All three of them.
the biggest reason why people aren't sold on Tank Bisbee is because they had him in that punt return, kick return, fumbling the ball a few times, drop like
I
they
get that.
they they banking it a lot on that, which makes sense. Anybody that can be a detriment to the team, you want them out automatically. But
But no, he's an
but you
asset.
you you're taking him out of his initial role. You're
Yeah.
taking him out of his role to where he's not used to that. Now, put him in the run game, that could be a threat. Now, you also can't sleep on Will Shipley
I was
either.
about to say we got Will Shipley back.
Yeah,
I
you
just
got
forgot
Will
about that.
Shipley. I think AJ Dillon
God
is
damn,
is
we are
hurt.
loaded.
I think AJ Dillon is hurt. So he got hurt that Giants game. AJ Dillon got hurt the Giants game.
But see, yeah. Now here's the thing. Here's what's interesting though. What's interesting is that because God damn, I forgot Will Shipley. I almost forgot about Will Shipley.
Yeah, Will
And
Shipley had a reception this
yeah, yeah,
Vikings game.
yeah. But see, here's the thing. Remember how we were talking about, like our wide receiver room?
Yeah,
Our
that's
running back
that's
room is
that's what
the
I was Leo.
yeah,
Remember I was telling you that.
yeah,
Remember
like
I was telling
God
you
damn.
we got depth in our running back room and our wide receiver.
Yeah, fuck.
And the
Wait a
thing is,
minute.
we aren't utilizing them as much as we should.
And that's why, yeah, because yeah, you did, because I said that's why, as far as the league is concerned, the ones that
All they
are
think of
playing
is
us,
just Saquon, AJ, and Smitty. But then when you put
no,
all
I'm
these other
saying
people in
no,
there,
no, I'm saying the ones on our schedule, they're
mhm,
all saying get what you can before these niggas figure out what the fuck they got on their hands
yeah, exactly.
before they get their shit together, because this team is low. Like we're like I just
We
again
have options at the end of the day. We got options.
shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
like
God
like it's gonna
forbid
be
we
it
get
could
our
be a threat, and I think we're not gonna see that until the postseason.
but the
I think they
talent.
have. I truly believe they have plays schemed up for Will Shipley, plays schemed up for Tank Bigsby, plays schemed up for Darius Cooper, Mitchie. They got plays schemed up for him. Remember that Dotson touchdown in
Yeah,
the Packers game?
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
they remember
yeah,
that Dotson
yeah.
almost touchdown in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl, it was supposed
So
to be the
that's what
first
I'm saying. They
score.
they got these things planned up, but you don't want to show all your cards in the regular season because now you put in film out. And that was
Well,
one that
the,
was
the
one thing that Kevin Patullo said in
well,
his interview before the Vikings game. They said, "Do you feel like y'all haven't expanded your playbook? That's why y'all have been so predictable." Kevin Patullo said, "We haven't even tapped into the middle of our playbook yet." He said there's so many other plays that we haven't even put out on film yet that we can put out. So for him to say that, and then you see the effects of it into this Vikings game,
yeah, you like this. It
and
might,
then
might
you look at the
tell the
teams
truth.
that we played going against, like Rams, Chiefs,
Yeah,
Bucks,
yeah,
going against those teams in the way
yeah,
that we played them
yeah.
without even expanding our playbook. We got so much stuff. Just hey, we
So
got
this
stuff in the chamber.
that makes me feel like when I point out that there's a very real possibility that a lot of these people we've played during the regular season will end up seeing in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. It's probably why it looks the way it does. I'm saying someone in the building thinks the same thing I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, you
You
got to
can't
think
show
about it
them
too.
everything.
When they got that schedule, that's probably the first thing they're thinking about. You sit down, you see that schedule, you sit down in the room with your coaches. Yo, these are gonna be players. These are gonna be teams we're gonna end up seeing in the postseason.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that we can do to distract them?
How do we get to the postseason?
Yeah, how do we get to the post? We
What's the
can
best way we could get to the postseason?
because everybody can agree right now that's watching. We can win some of these games just purely off the talent that we have. We can win a few of these games just purely off the talent we have.
That's true.
We don't
That's
have to
true.
play our best ball on some of these teams.
That's true.
So we know we can do that. So once we get into the goal is just get into the playoffs.
That's
Once
true.
we get into the playoffs, we got a solid 4 or 5 games. Playing those games, we can open up our playbook. We can expand it. We can
That
do
is true.
whatever the hell we want to
That
do.
is true.
So we can be a scary team.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you something, right? And it wasn't until not even maybe 5 minutes ago, or less than 10 minutes ago, that it never ever dawned on me that someone in the building could be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. When I talk about seeing teams twice, regular season, playoffs, all that shit.
Mhm.
And that being something you actually for real game plan. Yeah, you game plan for that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we got some new
just
people.
show them a vanilla offense all year.
We got some new people over here. So we got Eagles Uncensored. What's going on? Eagles Uncensored.
What's good? Eagles Uncensored.
We got Isaiah.
Thank you.
Found this on my homepage. Just followed. Hey, we appreciate you, Isaiah. And like you said, hey, when you get a chance, go over to the Birdsection and subscribe over there.
Hook
And
me up.
then come to the Eagles Collective. Subscribe over here. Don't forget to hit that like or hype button. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Hey, I need y'all to get me over 1,000 for now.
Get my dog over 1,000. That's the goal.
Yeah, I need to get to the 1,000 mark, the 1,000 sub mark, like yesterday, for real. Yeah, thank you though, Eagles.
We appreciate you. He said, "Yo, I just subbed for the first time from one content creator, from another. Keep grinding, and God bless you guys. Hey, we appreciate you. And hey,
get at us.
Yeah,
get at us.
Exactly. Me and Leo, we like to collab.
2023 at Gmail.
Hey, if we could get 2 other creators on here, and we could just all be talking ball, just like we have our regular shows that we do. Yeah. But if we can get everybody on here, because we all probably don't have the same ideas, we probably don't have the same thoughts, but we can definitely,
especially going into the middle of the season now.
Exactly.
This would actually be a good time for all of us to be talking, just so we could lick our wounds and talk about.
Maybe it can be something we playing up for the bye week. So hey, Eagles Uncensored, hit us up in the comments.
During the bye week, that might be the thing to do.
Yes, there.
Let's go. We need to, you know what we need to do? We need to try to find content creators for the rest of the teams on our schedule.
That's been tough for us. That's been tough. Like it's real tough trying to finding a Chargers fan, finding a Raiders fan.
I was telling somebody not too long ago that it only dawned on me that I only know in my whole life one Bucks fan, and that's my cousin.
I got my college roommate. He's a Bucks fan.
Yeah, you might actually know if you look at certain fan bases, you yourself might know just one person.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Eagles Girl 117, appreciate you watching us. Just shouting out everybody right now.
No doubt, Pete. No doubt.
Hey, where's everybody from? I'm just curious. Where's everybody from too?
Yeah. Hit me. Let us know. Where y'all coming in from?
Yeah, exactly.
How many people we got here?
Right now I got 65.
God damn. Oh yeah, y'all. For real.
He said get Crybaby Mark Holmes on.
Oh man, listen, Mark. Well, first of all, it's after 9 o'clock, so Mark's going to bed, or he's getting ready to shut it down for the night. He has only
Gotcha.
but
Oh
so
no,
much.
no, no. We can let's conjure him up for I want to get him and Game Time Brian on for the Eagles Cowboys game.
Actually, I think I might be going down to Mark's house. I'm not sure yet.
No,
We'll
no, I'm
see.
saying before the game. Before the game.
Oh, the two of them.
Yeah,
Talking
yeah,
about this.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, 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 yeah,
ooh,
yeah. So yeah, Eagles
ooh.
Uncensored. Definitely reach out to us in the comments. Give us your email in the comments so we can reach out to you and we can
Yeah,
link up.
and you know what? We gotta tap in with my man Philly 500 too. We
Yeah,
gotta get in with Philly 500, and we need to tap in with LB too, with Laura Brunson.
yeah. Whatever we got to do. I'm definitely not pressing anything. Like I like talking birds. That's it. I like talking
Yeah,
birds.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely, yeah. I mean, like I'm just thinking about ways in which we can be, out there during the bye week. You know
no.
what I'm saying?
So it says Hurt shit his pants. They're in Sacramento. We got
Nice.
Elger Burnett out in Houston. Okay, H Town.
We got
Yeah,
Toronto. Yep,
yeah.
Toronto, Canada.
Pete's out in Maryland. We got Greg Miller out in Georgia. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Great content, fellas. I like. Yeah, appreciate you, Lamont. We got another Toronto, Canada. He said I got Colts fans and Commanders fans and
Vermont's
Ravens.
from Georgia.
Dang. So you got Wow. Hey,
Vermont's from
next.
California. Yeah, he's
Hey,
from.
Wayne, reach out to me on Facebook. Maybe we can get a commander, get that person that's a Commanders fan on. Yeah, get Philly 500. Hey, I'd love to get Philly 500 on. Let's see. Formerly a her season, but let me down in New York. Hey, check this out. You don't think he made up for that against the Vikings? I'm just curious.
Who?
He said Hurts let him down.
Oh, okay. Hurts let him down. How?
Because of the Giants game.
Oh, yeah. Listen, we this is look. If we're going to drop a game, that's a game to drop. You know what I'm saying? It
Dealing with
didn't have
Commanders
no real
fans, Cowgirls.
implication.
Hey, Drew from Philly now in Long Beach, California. Yo, that's dope. I like that.
Mhm. Yeah, that's my man Eagles Drew. He good peoples.
Okay,
You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, he listen, he be smacking the shit out of all of them on Game Time Brian's channel. You know what I'm saying? He going hard. You know what I'm saying? He be tormenting Mark too.
Yeah, Wayne, let me know whenever. Yeah, let me know if you ever want to do something on your podcast. I'm down. But no, just going into this game, I want to see. I'm not asking for a perfect QBR rating. I'm
Yeah.
not asking for that. I'm acting. I just want to see productivity um, from this team. I don't want to see any slip ups. I think that Broncos game and that Giants game was kind of the slaps in the face that we need
Yep.
to kind of get us to tighten up.
Well,
And,
remember we went on that long run around this time last year.
yeah.
Remember?
Oh
We,
yeah, that's right.
we went on like what, a 10-game run?
10
I'm
game.
saying. Yeah, we went like then we went like 10. We lost 2 games, and then we ended up going, like 10-1.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. This is my thoughts on that 2024 season. As I
Mhm.
sit back and think about it, and I think I mentioned this before. Um, he said Eagles fans from New Mexico. Okay, dang, that's dope. That's dope. Um, so last year we had AJ out for 4 games. We had Devontae out for 5 games. We had Dallas Goddard out for 5 games.
Uh-huh.
We had a lot of receivers that were out to where we couldn't even really expand our playbook the way that we wanted to because those receivers that were out caused so much of a threat to where we couldn't really play the game that we wanted to.
You talking about last year?
Yeah, last year.
We only had
So
our full complement of weaponry 9 times last year.
exactly. And I don't even think nine. I don't even think nine. If you take the playoffs away, I don't even think nine.
No, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. 9
Yeah,
in
so
total.
like with that, the only person that was consistent was Hurts and
Yes,
Saquon. So
yes.
like I truly don't think Saquon would have gotten 2,000 rushing yards if AJ and Devontae and Dallas Goedert were healthy all season. Just because we relied on
I
Saquon
would agree
so
with that
much.
too.
We
I
relied
would
on
agree
him
with that
so
too.
much all
I would agree.
season.
Yeah, I would. If everyone was healthy last year, like to what you're saying, it would
Mhm.
probably look like this year, just a little bit
Facts.
better. It would
Yeah,
probably look like
facts.
this
The
year.
O line would be healthier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be a little bit better, but it would look like this. Yeah.
I would wish that our receivers were healthier because think about how balanced we would be now.
Oh,
With
yeah. I mean, again, which is why the main thing is getting the bye week at 6-2.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we so desperate. Oh! Look at the schedule again.
Mhm.
What days? How many? How do we have any more mini buys coming up?
Yeah, we got a lot of Sunday night and Monday night games coming up.
No, but do we have any Thursday night games?
Uh,
Any more Thursday night games?
um,
We got the Black
the
Friday
Black
game, right?
Friday game is the only one.
All right, so that's still a mini buy. That's a 9-day mini buy.
Yeah, so after the bye we got Sunday, we got Monday night football with Green Bay, we got Sunday night football with Detroit, we
Wow.
got a 4 o'clock game with 3 o'clock game with Dallas. We got
On a
the
Sunday.
what's that?
On a Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Then Friday, Black Friday game against the Bears, and then we have another Monday night game against the Chargers.
Wait a minute. So we go from Black Friday to 2 Mondays.
Yeah, so November 28th, and then December 8th.
That's another mini
Yeah,
buy.
yeah,
Oh, that's the even. But see, here's the thing: the turnaround from the Sunday to Friday isn't so bad. If you
yeah.
think
No,
about it,
that's not
we're
bad at
putting it
all.
Thursday, and then you're telling me we don't have to touch the field
Yeah,
again
instead
for
of
the
it
whole
being a
thing.
10-day, we'll just have a 9-day, I believe.
No, it's still 10 days because the
Mhm.
next game isn't until Monday.
Yeah, Monday night. Yeah,
Yeah. So we don't play if we play Friday, then that means Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then add another week. That's 10 days.
yeah. So we'll
So
be
it's
good.
still yeah, but not on the front end though. It's still bro. The way the schedule, like if you look at the
They
schedule,
they helped us out,
yeah, like what the fuck?
even
Yeah.
though we didn't
I,
get that
I
many home
said that.
games
Yeah.
back to back.
I'm
They
cool
helped
with
us
it
out
because
with
look at
giving
what
us
we're
many
doing.
buys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's set up for us.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so fucking smart.
Hey, Hurt
Oh,
shit his pants. He said this year is super winnable too. There is no great team. That yo, let's talk about that real quick, Leo. There is no team that is just standing out. Like even
no,
when you do your NFL rankings, it keeps changing from your top one. Like,
bro. The Bills, the Eagles, we all lost on the same week.
yeah, yeah, and then everybody's talking about
Detroit.
Detroit right now, but how long is Detroit going to stay there? You got the Colts coming out of nowhere. You got you got the Broncos coming out of the woodworks. You got the Patriots come out. Like
Pick your
and
poison. How you really want to run
I
this?
know we playing the Giants, but the Giants look like they're at least top 3 in the NFC East. The Commanders look like they're going to be the bottom.
Uh,
Like
you know what?
the Commanders are going to end up last.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And man, I'm about to piss a lot of Cowboy fans. I'm about to piss the whole NFC East off right now with what I'm about to say. My focus is so on winning the Super Bowl and the pathway to doing that, which is getting that first round bye in the playoffs.
I agree with that one.
It's a foregone conclusion we're going to win a division. So I don't really give a fuck about 2, 3, and 4.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying? I
yeah.
really don't. That's how little I think of, even with the Cowboys and what all they're doing and everything like that. It's the Cowboys.
Okay, so the Cowboys are playing the Broncos, and the
in
Giants
Denver,
and the Commanders are playing the Chiefs.
in Kansas City.
Do you see the Cowboys winning, and
Hell
you also
no.
see the Commanders winning?
Denver, Denver, Denver is going to fuck them up like they did the last time they played them. Didn't Denver put like 50 on Dallas
I believe so.
in Dallas?
I just think
And
that
now you
law
telling me
that win that they got against the Giants, that was their tighten up moment.
who, Dallas?
Because no, the
Or
Broncos, the Broncos.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was their tighten up moment because right
Yep,
now
yep,
the Giants are
yep.
so green right now. They just don't know how to win. Like they could have closed that game up. They just don't know how to win games yet. Just 'cause
Well,
they're so young.
here's the thing. There's a potential that this youth movement can be wasted because the things in order to fix the Giants, it's going to take it's going to be a years, and I mean years in plural, a years long
Mm.
process. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like they beat us, and guess what? They're not going to do anything with it.
Yeah,
Nothing. They got to win off of us, and they got to win off of us. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to the playoffs.
that
They're not
Friday game
winning.
is at 2 o'clock. For the Bears, if that's what you're asking about, Philly 416.
You're
Um,
right. You're right. We're if as long as we're healthy, you know what I'm saying. You know, and the thing is that it takes. Look, you know why what I believe the Detroit Lions are a very good team. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? I believe the Detroit Lions are a formidable team, and they're going to be our biggest test. But do you know what? You want to know why I think we're going to beat them and everything? You want to know why? Because they're still first year offensive coordinator, first year defensive coordinator, and still have
for
and
for who?
for the Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying? They've got injuries that they got to overcome.
they definitely have injuries they have to overcome, but like I
Again,
said, we let's
that,
just see.
but
Let's
what
let's
I'm saying,
let's get through the Green Bay game.
yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying to you is I'm talking about me. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? And what I'm saying to you is that when you got those elements working for you, working on your end, you can imagine why I'm not threatened. I'm
mm,
not. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
I'm not delusional either. I said they're a very good team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, and with the Detroit Lions, it's still a any given Sunday type of scenario, the whole 9 yards, and those are all always going to be in play. But
Mm,
let me make sure but I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
This right here affords me the ability to show my faith in my team. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? And there's a reason why they say heavy is the head that wears a crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I
This is
feel
why.
it.
This is why the shit that we got to go through, the adversity we have to go overcome, and not only that though, the self-inflicted shit, but based off of the teams we got to see. You know what I'm saying? We got that. Like we're playing some really good teams, but they are not better than us, and everyone knows it. You know what I'm saying? My God, if these dudes get their shit together, Warren,
Mm-hmm.
that
That's
like
what's
by the
scary.
time we play
That's what's
Detroit,
scary.
Detroit is going to probably be seeing a Philadelphia Eagles team that got its shit together. Okay. Now, remember how you was asking me about Detroit and you don't think this and the Detroit and what
Mm.
about what happens when Detroit got to see a Philadelphia Eagles team that got its shit together? Now what?
That's what I'm saying. But the reason why I asked you about that Dallas Broncos and that Chiefs and Commanders is because looking at the standings right now, that will push to if Dallas loses to the Broncos and the Commanders lose, we run away with the division technically.
Yes. Yes.
So we need to. So this game is actually more crucial than we're really thinking about it. When you look at it, we need them to lose. We need them to lose this game against the Broncos, and we need the Commanders to also lose this game against the Chiefs. And how long has it been since the NFC East team has won the division?
Twice. Oh, 20 something years. And it was us the last time.
So let's break that. That's what let's let's have our small goals to hit our big goal. Let's make that what we need to do first. Let's lead our division right now because this is possible.
Well,
And honestly, Cowboy fans can't say anything. Cowboy fans can't say anything. If we win this game against the Giants and the Cowboys lose and the Commanders lose, nobody is coming after us after that.
well, here's the thing. The Cowboy fans are not going to stop talking. And the reason for that is because they're fun to watch right now. They're the flavor of the month right now.
Like the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah, like you got George Pickens and you got CD doing this thing. Javonte Williams is probably one of the top 2 running backs in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, if you look at that Dallas offense, you would think that they were 5-2.
Yeah, but
When
I
people
look
talk
at it
about
like this: the way they play, bro. You got Disney Channel, then you got HBO.
bro, it's Fugazi. It's all
Like,
Fugazi. It's the Dallas Cowboys. It's not real.
yeah, like
You can't
I,
believe this. Come on.
like what did Jerry Jones say? He'll do anything or stir up anything just to bring
Exactly.
in controversy. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So we would be six. We would be 6-2. The Cowboys would be 3-4. The Commanders would be 3-5, and the Giants would be 2-6.
We could
We'll run.
have
We'll run away with that.
imagine this, right? Imagine if we win our next 5 games. You know what I'm saying? Then we clinch playoff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
that's what I'm
clinch,
saying.
yeah. And at that point, it's really. But see, here's the thing: the whole point of it all is to actually clinch the number 1 seed.
Yeah, the whole goal is to get the seed at the end of the day.
Yeah. If we get the seed, the division was one of the things that came with it.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Leo, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to go. I truly, as an Eagles fan, I do not want to play the Lions at home. I don't want to play the Lions
In
at
Detroit,
home. Huh?
in Detroit,
Yeah. I just don't like. I want them to come out to cold Philly and play us where there's no dome,
mm-hmm.
and you need to play us
Uh-huh.
in our territory. Because
Uh-huh.
I truly feel like they can't withstand it. They can't do it.
But I also think that if there was ever a team that could go up into Detroit,
Oh, it would be us.
it up, it would
But
be.
if I had the
That
preference,
would be fun.
yeah,
to me.
if I had the
That would be-
preference, I would love
I
them to
would
come
prefer.
out.
I would
Yeah.
prefer to do everything at home, but I think it would be fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at, like, to me, it looked like it was so much fun for Washington to do that shit. No one thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, but Washington, I think Detroit underestimated Washington.
Yeah, it's like what
Yeah.
Dallas did with Green Bay.
Yeah, they
They
underestimated.
treated them like they were green, like the youngest and all that other shit. Okay,
Mm,
those guys had a whole different game plan. Hold on for a second.
you're good. Yeah, like that's kind of the way I look at it. But I'm looking at this NFC East division like can't nobody come at us at all. If we get this W and Dallas loses, like we're good for the rest of the season. Um, the biggest thing is just like you said, getting that number 1 seed. Right now, we're at the bottom, Leo. To be honest with you, they got us going up against the Seahawks. if the playoffs started this weekend, we'll be going up against the Seahawks.
That would be a good game, though. Jackson
Like,
Smith and Jigma, Chardonnay, all that. Yeah,
yeah. So this
but
would
we
be
will
the
fuck
seeding.
Seattle up.
This would because it says week 6, but technically this would still be the seeding.
All right, I'm sorry. I just turned and looked. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me look at this again. Okay, they got us as the 4 seed, and of course they got Baker in them as the 1 seed, which they wouldn't be because we have the tiebreaker. We beat them.
They're honest. I'll be honest with you. They looks like better games on the AFC side, and the Chiefs aren't in there because the Chiefs lost so many. They struggled so bad at the beginning of the season.
I think the Chiefs are going to get in there, dog.
That's what. So
I
that's
think
what everybody. I did not watch
the
that
Chiefs are
Chiefs
gonna
game,
heat
but
up.
everybody was saying the Chiefs look
I think they're going to
old
heat
team.
up. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think the
Same
same
thing with
thing
us.
for them. Yeah, with us, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Not until the latter half of the season that the Chiefs turn into the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not until the latter half of the season do the Philadelphia Eagles turn into the Philadelphia Eagles.
And what
And
happened to the Cowboys? They turned back into pumpkins.
yep, and I've already said
You
I
good, Lamont?
refuse to make the same mistake that I made last year when I started talking shit about Nick Sirianni. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that again. I did it once. I'm not doing it again. Okay.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson. All right. Let them cook. Let them
Yeah.
cook. Let them do how they need to.
Remember what I said too. The beginning of the season, we're a momentum team. We start off very low, mistakes,
True.
not playing right, and
True.
we slowly build up. Like I had our rankings too on here. If I can pull it up. That was the Broncos game. Yeah, our defensive ranking is not the best right now, but I think it's going to get up there with N'Kobe Dean. With N'Kobe Dean, that's going to help. And
Yeah,
Jahan
Philly
Campbell's only going to get
416.
better.
You see what Philly 416 wrote? We already have wins versus Bucks, Rams, Green Bay is not a threat, and then we had Detroit right after, which is why going 4-0 was so important. Going 4-0 this year actually is going to pay us dividends. For real, for real. For real, for real. This is where 4-0 comes to work in our favor. Okay? Because of who those 4 games was against. Well, those first 3 games, 3 of the 4 were against.
And we're not at full strength either.
Exactly.
Full strength, and think about it like this: we weren't at full strength as far as chemistry wise. They were more healthier than they will be if we were to play them again. That's the way that I look at this.
Yep. I'm still here. I'm still
No,
here.
you're good. You're good.
I just gotta. I just need to. I just need to move the camera so I can get into my thing. I need to re-up.
No, I got you. But
what am I doing? No.
But no, you good. Like I think we can get another W with the Bucks. I think
absolutely.
The Rams, we are to the Rams what the Bucks are to us. Like they just can't get over that hump with us.
Well,
when it comes to the Rams.
Yeah. Well, see, here's where when the playoffs happen, okay, you do realize every game for us in the playoffs is going to be some sort of compelling story.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly if we get the 1 seed. If we get the 1 seed and then we end up having to play the Rams, that means that the Rams are coming back to the scene of a crime twice.
And they say they'll say we only won because of a field goal.
I'm sorry. This will be their 3rd time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This will be their 3rd time at the same scene of the crime. You know what I'm saying?
Take one time.
You see what I'm saying? Yep.
And that's why we need to get this right up and rolling whether we put Tank, Will Shipley, or AJ Dillon in there because that's how you win in the postseason with your run game.
And can I and on a real no joke, and this is a rare moment, but can I get real? Can I get real? How do I say? As an Eagles fan, can I get real?
Braggadocious.
No, niggerant. I'm going to say I hope Jared Versa wears another chain so that Jalen can
Jared
get another
Verse.
one. Jared Versa, yeah. I hope Jared Versa.
I think that was Jared Verse's chain. I think he wants it back now.
I know, but he would have. But he's got to get something to get something. What happens when Jalen wins the
Got to
game?
win the game.
Yeah, yeah. What happens then? There needs to be an incentive
Probably
for
take his car.
huh?
Probably take his car or something.
I just would like to know what the next big bet is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Because
knows?
yeah, Jalen
Who
need to be
knows?
Jalen could get a bag for real, while you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? While you bullshitting. So
Jalen, and honestly, Jalen Carter needs to step up too. I'm not gonna lie.
Lamont, yeah. Lamont said going 4-0 was big. Wayne Adams, I did too, Lamont. He said he expected us to start 2-2. I did too, because that's what we did last year.
Yeah.
Green Bay tied the Cowboys, and we beat the Cowboys without Jalen Carter. I'm not worried about Love. He's just like Wentz. We didn't have to stack him, but you hit him enough, he starts missing receivers and timing falls off. That is correct. That is correct. And who's to say that defense is going to be looking like it is now then?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is where health comes into play. Like this is where, so I and that's for every team, including us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's why I said I feel like you're probably going to see the run game become more effective towards the last quarter of the year, only because guys aren't going to be healthy enough to stop the run like that.
That's true.
Like what we can bring. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? If the Philadelphia Eagles got their shit together like everyone's hoping that they don't do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Really? And to your point, about what if, you know what I'm saying, this is, what if Nick Sirianni, Kevin Patullo, and Jalen Hurts have been playing the motherfucking rope-a-dope for 17 games?
That's true.
What
Hey,
if this
give me
is just a 17-game rope-a-dope? What then? You there? Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
No doubt, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all, and I'm talking to the chat now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Pete it's official. AJ's not playing on Sunday. It's cool though. We okay. We're okay. But I'm talking to the chat now. What if what if it's true? What if Jalen's been playing a 17-game rope-a-dope the whole fucking time? What if that's what this was? Ain't that some shit? Oh man. Come on, y'all. Come on. Give me a break. Come on. Let's I mean, like, what are we doing here, y'all? What are we doing? Huh? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to break up this week. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just more so excited the fact that, I'm looking at this schedule. I'm looking at these teams, you know what I'm saying? That week 9, like this year, us having a week 9 bye might actually, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That week 9 bye might be at the right spot again. And then we got we got that Friday night game and then Monday night games. Like, are you kidding me? Do you realize like how like our schedule is built for us? It's built for us to win out. We could win out, y'all. We really could. We could go 8-1 after the bye. Potentially. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the goal is to seriously get that number 1 seed. Why not? Why not? I'm just saying, y'all. Like, oh, Pete. Yeah, crazy if that's the case. Imagine the wins over KC, Rams, Detroit, sweeping the Cowboys. All right, imagine the wins over Kansas City, Rams, Bucks, Green Bay, Detroit, and sweeping the Cowboys for the division on our way to the number one seed in the NFC. And everyone has to be the link to see the bowl. Sounds good to me. Motherfucking right, Lamont. Crazy if that's the case. I like that. Philly 416. Playing possum, losing the teams that we supposed to win, may be true. I mean, no, I'm just saying, you know, like I'm saying rope a dope, meaning we're not showing our, you know, our full playbook, like Warren said when Kevin Patullo said we haven't even gotten a quarter way through the playbook. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you know what? Our plays have been looking, our offense have looked quite vanilla lately. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seeing, you know, Jalen under center was new, you know what I'm saying? And it worked really well, you know, but is that actually the new formula for us? Or is it just one little glimpse of what else is of the potential that can come?
Yeah, and adding on top of that, it's kind of like, you know how when you say you got to walk before you can run.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why give y'all more plays in this playbook if we're not executing the plays that we should be executing in? Like, why open it up even more? We can't execute on the basic plays we have in the first chapter right now. Like, there's no point in doing that. We got to execute first before we open up the playbook.
This really could be like a rope a dope. This really could be a rope a dope, dog. A year, a season long rope a dope. We just going, uh, 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 just take them, uh, 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 you know what I'm
Rex
saying? But we just taking
Eagle
the
said,
punches.
Rex Eagle said, playing possum, losing the teams that we supposed to win. So this is my thing. The only team that we shouldn't have lost to was the Broncos. That Giants game, it was going to be an L. Like, think about it. You don't have Quinyon Mitchell. You don't have Jalen Carter. You playing on the Giants field. Everybody knows about that field. Nobody
Uh-huh,
knows how, like, you watching
uh-huh,
Cam Scatterboo tackle, he's hitting you with his helmet first. All that stuff was unexpected. We were set up
uh-huh,
like we were gonna lose that game.
uh-huh.
Broncos game was the only game that we could have potentially have beat. So, like, and then at
It's
the
like the
time,
Atlanta Falcons game last year. We should have won that game.
yeah, and then you got to think about it like this: when was the
Could have.
last team that was 17-0? It was the Dolphins back in the 70s, right?
No, the New England Patriots.
Yeah, but they lost the Super Bowl, so I guess that's why people don't count that one.
Oh, okay. You're okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was thinking
So
about regular
so it
season,
was
but
so
yeah.
it was the Dolphins. So we can't, like, you got to remember, like I said in the very beginning, Jeffrey Lurie said this team has to have a pot being stirred for them to be successful. Like, we have to. That's just the way we operate. There has to be something going on. There has to be some type of controversy. Like, there has to be some type of issues going on because this is the best team to overcome that. Um, and so for the
That sound like Jeffrey Lurie too.
yeah, so like for
That sound
Jeffrey
like him.
Lurie, the owner, the one that's paying these people to say that, that's
Mhm,
heavy.
mhm. I agree with you on that one.
Like,
I 1,000% agree.
like that's
But
that's crazy.
yeah, but it does sound like such a Jeffrey Lurie thing to say. You know what
So
I'm saying? But it's true though.
yeah, it is what it is. Like, but you got to think
That's
about
us.
it. It keeps
I
us in
still
the
claim
media.
it.
It keeps us in the media. It keeps the media talking. Keeps everybody guessing what we're going to do, how we're going to move. Right now, we going into this game. People don't expect what to have from us. They just saw a perfect passer rating from our
Yeah.
quarterback. Everybody thinks can't throw. Like, they
Well,
just saw that. Some
here's
people
the
still
thing.
think our run game is the only thing we got.
Here's the thing, right? this is what I believe. I believe the as far as the Giants fan base is concerned, we were their Super Bowl.
Mhm. Yeah.
That was their Super Bowl, and they won.
Yep.
Okay, that's like 2 weeks ago was their signature win for the season. You know what I'm saying? So even though even though we could go on and win the Super Bowl and we could blow them out this game, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
As far as the 2024 season for the New York Football Giants, the highlight of the season was the week 6 win against the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's facts.
That's going to be their signature win.
And it's
That's what they're
typical Giants football, though. It's
yeah,
typical Giants football.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know, again, we could go on to win the Super Bowl. We could actually win the Super Bowl, but that's not going to matter to them. What's going to
Mhm.
matter is that they actually beat us. You know what I'm saying? One game. They split with us. You know, the year I said this to somebody the other day, the year, and it's different because the year that they won the Super Bowl, when they won that last year, right? The last time they won the Super Bowl, do you realize we swept them that year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm only bringing this up because you know I'm Warren. I'm actually friends with Amani Toomer. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
remember you told me that.
Yeah,
Blake,
Amani.
what's going on? Appreciate you watching us.
Yeah, Amani
What's
Toomer is
going on,
actually a
Marcus?
friend of mine. What up, Marcus Blackman? What's good? You know, Amani Toomer's a friend of mine, and you know, I always tell this story because Amani does things. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, Amani Toomer is the worst of all my friends who have ever played in the NFL. He's terrible,
Hmm.
okay? Because he really gets a kick out of doing things he likes to needle me. You know what I'm saying? He likes to get me going, just to start some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been in an elevator before together, and you know we be talking, and he'll do some shit like, and stick that ring in my face.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be get that out of my face. That ain't working for me. You know what I'm saying? You know I do that type of shit. He laughs, and
Mm.
so the thing is and you know, I'm almost losing my train of thought here now that what was I talking about?
What's going on, Marcus?
Uh, watching my Knicks and Boston's at the Garden. See, um,
It's
forget
all
it, man.
rigged.
Yeah, I don't forgot what the hell I was talking about before.
No,
But
you good? You
Amani,
good? You good?
yeah, it's all good. I'm up because I'm trying to roll. That's what it is. I'm trying to roll. I'm rolling something up right now.
No, you good? To get off topic a little bit, what's your thoughts on this whole NBA gambling?
Woo, woo. Trouble. Trouble. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Big Shot. You know, Chauncey. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, don't be surprised if somebody should pop up dead.
I think a lot of players are gonna be popping up soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People gonna be getting in trouble. Mm.
I think. Well, they said that the investigation has been going on since who was it? I forgot what player they were talking about. Um,
Gilbert.
no, that's funny.
Because I think
Uh,
Gilbert told. He said he was gonna snitch.
dang, who they say? Um, apparently this has been going on for 10 plus years. The investigation for it.
Wow, 10 years?
Yeah, it's been going on for 10 plus years. So they
Wow.
they got something.
Wow. Yeah, 10 years. This is not good. This is not good. Put it like this. You know it ain't good when the NFL sends every team in the league a copy of their gambling policies.
Yeah, but like I think the NFL just does a much better job at keeping up with people doing it. I think the NFL just does a much better job. Um, the NBA, that's what always bothered me about the NBA. Like I remember watching NBA back when you had Allen Iverson, Shaq and Kobe with the Lakers, like
Yeah,
them boys. This whole like what they call it, load management thing and all that. Like I'm healthy, but I'm not gonna play, or stuff like that. Like after that all started coming into play, I kind of
you kind of lost your thing for the
it
NBA.
lost
Yeah,
my interest. I only watch the NBA when the playoffs start.
me too.
I think that's the average. I think that's the average watcher right now. They kind of watch when playoffs start.
Yeah.
And
I mean, first of all, they can't compete with the NFL anyway.
no, it's too many games to keep up with.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, and so therefore, but and also, you know, the NFL, you know what I'm saying, they have control of a whole fucking day. You know what I'm saying? It's a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you compete with that? You know what I'm saying?
I got
And
else for you too after this.
and I didn't even know, and then also just the fact that the mob is that heavily involved. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these
gambling's
guys like y'all. It's the mob. Y'all went.
yeah, gambling's a heavy thing, bro. Like gambling, that's their bread and butter. With some of them, that's their bread and butter. But did you hear about the post that Isaiah Rodgers put up
No.
after the Eagles game?
No. What did he say?
So, of course, how we all know that they got we have Instagram now, and Isaiah Rodgers is heavy on Instagram. Apparently, a fan reached out to him, cussed him out. A fan, a Vikings fan, reached out to him, cussed him out, trying to rage bait him, called him the N word, all different types of nonsense.
Oh,
and Isaiah Rodgers finally responded, and he was like, "This is how you want to get my attention." And then dude said something. He was like, "Oh, I apologize." He was like, "Nah." He's like, "I'm saving all this," and he posted it. So Isaiah Rodgers is not even getting. Philly, say what you want about Philly and the fans. Fans wouldn't do anything like that.
The fans are going to talk shit to you.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We go directly to you. Listen, all you got to do, have you seen that film? I got to find it. I'm going to find that video. Have you seen the video of the Rams fans coming out of the hotel in Philly, headed to the link?
Yeah, I saw that.
And them Philly fans got to him. They was cooking them so bad. Jared Versnell had to laugh.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had to laugh. Like, oh, he was like, oh, them niggas go right there. Y'all about to get fucked up. Ah! You know what I'm saying? Jared was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and my thing is like this, like, you got to think about if you're in Isaiah Rodgers' shoes, he's probably thinking, dang, they talking about Philly fans. I ain't never got nothing like that. So, hey, I bet you Isaiah Rodgers misses Philly, though. I bet you he misses Philly.
Well, after that type of experience, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that makes you think. That makes you think about some things. Maybe how he can right his wrongs.
Yeah, you know what though? I'll say this. You know, like how he's not going to be. He's not going to make all his moves aren't going to be the best.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, and so that move and the CJ move, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So you want CJ Gardner back? You want CJ back?
I don't know, man.
I think something's going on with CJ, but I do feel like the Eagles organization is probably the only organization that can control it. And I think with having BG, it can help. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But we want Makuba to develop.
What up, Lloyd? I'm sorry.
What's going on, Lloyd?
Oh, Mark was live. Oh, okay. He said he's just leaving Mark's live. I didn't even know Mark was live.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, shit, we've been going for a while anyway.
Yeah,
So
we probably about to wrap it up in a few, but hey, we do need to set something up. Cowboys versus Eagles. Um, get a
no, we need to
get
set up
some,
for the bye week.
yeah, set up for the bye weekend that too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
whatever we can get going. I'm 100% down for it. We just got to pick a time in the day, and I'll definitely make it work.
I'll start spinning. I'm gonna try to start reaching out to, and you do the same. Start reaching out to some of these other content creators from these other fan bases and see if we can, get in, get on something with them and talk. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that's looking to build up their subs like we are. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we got you, Eagles, Drew. We got you. Give us put your email in the
Oh,
comments.
I
Oh,
got
you
no,
got him.
I got
You
him.
got
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I
Yeah,
got his number and everything. That's my man. I got you.
yeah, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm. But if we could get those other content creators and do something and probably like I'm gonna try to do something with everybody as much as I can to pass the time during the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can get with other fan bases, you know what I'm saying? Who else is on the bye with us?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Um, let's see. Uh, let me see real quick.
Nobody we see.
Yeah, it's not anybody.
So oh,
Yeah, it's nobody crazy. Like it's
I know we playing a few people coming off their buys, right?
yeah, we playing. Yeah, so I know the Rams have their bye right now.
We
I think
already played them.
yeah, the Rams have their bye right now, so I'm
Who
not 100% sure.
who's gonna be coming off their buy when we play them? No, we coming off. We play Green Bay off of coming off of our bye.
Yeah, Green Bay just has a 10-day window.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't think anybody we
Lord,
playing.
Leo, I'll bring you my channel during y'all's bye week. Warren too. I'm with all the smoke. Okay, Lloyd.
Let's do it.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, hell yeah,
I
I
like that.
like that.
Let's
See,
do
who says we don't want the smoke?
it. Hey,
Eagles fans is always ready for the smoke.
I'm ready. I love the confidence though from Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
I love the confidence.
Uh-huh.
But just remember, that was George Pickens doing that on Lattimore, who should have retired 2 years ago.
Bruh, listen. When I look at that Commanders team, I like we try to tell Momo, you know what I'm saying, bro, y'all overachieved last
It was
year.
a bunch of momos on the field, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's literally what it was. It was literally a bunch of momos on the field.
that's what we should call them, the Washington Momos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's who's up there. Can't
Yeah,
wait for the next show. You know what I'm saying? Lloyd McAfee says Lattimore ain't shit. George Pickens and CD are the top wide receiving duo. Oh, Marcus. You know what? Yes, they are.
yeah. I was
And
about to say, you
yeah,
know what?
yeah, they
Sure,
sure are.
sure,
Yup. Yup. They
sure.
sure are. Yup. Yup. Go Cowboys.
Yeah,
Yay. Yes. Yes. You got it.
I
Go
can't wait to see him
girl.
on Sertan.
Yeah. All that. Yeah. Y'all the top wide receiving duo. Okay.
And this is for Lloyd and Marcus. Do remember, yes, you got George Pickens and you got CeeDee Lamb. I don't think y'all. Who's the defense y'all played? That's like our defense has gotten better since the last time y'all played us. I don't think their defense has gotten better, have they?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, but let them tell it. You
Yeah.
know,
So
like they, I think they expect I think they expect their defense, their offense, to make up for what their defense can't do.
oh, like Joe Burrow. Okay.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly,
Okay. Yeah.
exactly.
Say less than.
Yeah, but
Okay.
and and the thing is that like it's going to be they're a years long project too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like that, but here's the thing: they could go either way, though. Warren,
Mm-hmm.
they could go they could go either way, and the reason why I say that is because they've got they got some talent. They just need to get what they need is they need more players contributing on their rookie contracts in order to survive the amount of money they paying out.
No, Dallas, like on a like Dallas needs to pick up Michael Parsons from the Green Bay Packers.
Well, see, that's the part, and that's the problem with Dallas, because they are not known for making they're not known for being the brightest tools in the bunch in the toolbox. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll hear them say, "I'm not going to pay 47 million." No, you didn't have to. You wouldn't have had to have paid 47 million if you would have if you would have paid him when y'all first when the opportunity first presented itself. He'd be on a Max Crosby type contract right now.
Yeah.
Y'all could have got
I
him at that
think the
Max
only
Crosby number.
now I will say the Dallas Cowboys right now, looking at it as a whole, with that whole trade, Dallas won that trade so far. Because the issues with the Packers, Jordan Love is not doing anything. Like it don't matter how good their defense is, Jordan Love is not taking them anywhere.
No, but that's like here's the thing. And if he's not, you know what I'm saying, they still have enough talent on that team that they could survive the coming of a new quarterback.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
sounds like
Even if Green Bay was to go out and go get them a free agent quarterback, you see what I'm saying? They can change like they got like they've got it's not a Ferrari, but they're building a nice car. You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
they're trying to get something. They're
Yeah,
trying to get something.
they're on the come up for sure. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so it's just not this year. You know what I
Mm.
mean? In terms of with Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Um, here's where Dallas needs this is what Dallas needs to really think about. And this is what I be trying to, Mark Holmes brought this up, and I was like, yo, I kept saying that. Well, Mark said it, Mark said it, and I was like, yeah. And that is Dallas needs to decide whether or not they want to. If you're not going to try to win the Super Bowl this year, then you need to be trying to losing as many games as possible.
Well, that's why I'm saying that's why it goes back to this Broncos game. If they can't win this Broncos game,
Then they need to be trying to lose out.
exactly,
Yep,
exactly,
they need to be trying
exactly.
to lose out the rest of
That's
the
why I
year.
said this Broncos game is gonna this week's games is gonna be a heavier impact than people think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Especially
yeah. Depending on what everyone does this weekend,
yeah,
the implications are going to show up for the rest of tell you what they're going to do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So and it also tells you who's open for business because it's the trade deadline.
yeah.
So now
That's
you're gonna
exactly,
so the teams that didn't have the for sale sign out are going to start putting their for sale sign
yeah,
because they want to know whether or not they're shooting for a Super Bowl or not.
yeah. That's
You
why
know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
saying it's all this. Like I hate to say it, but going into Week 8, this is a must-win game for Dallas because if Dallas is behind us by 3 games, they're not going to catch up. They're literally going to be competing with the Commanders on what they're going to do. And
Well,
honestly, if they lose, Max Crosby is not going to do anything for them. And Max Crosby isn't going anywhere. The
Well, no,
Raiders.
I heard Trey Hendrickson is their new target now.
That's cool. Like I don't, and that's my thing about these pass rushers. What was the reason why the Eagles got through got through Micah Parsons? Is because the best way to beat Micah Parsons is you run at him. You run at him,
Yeah, yeah.
and like Vic Fangio, I don't even think Henderson would do good with Philly because that's not even Philly's scheme. That's not how they scheme their rushers.
Well, if we was
Because
to
think
bring,
about Bryce Huff.
well, if we were to bring somebody like Trey Henderson, then that means we're not paying somebody's.
Yeah, but remember, we want to go to a Super Bowl. And go to a Super Bowl, we have to trust the way that Vic wants his defense to be ran. And if Vic knows that bringing in just any pass rusher is not what he wants, we need somebody that's willing to drop back. That's why Jahad Campbell is going to be a
Mm.
better replacement with putting Jahad Campbell. Jahad Campbell can drop back.
Hmm.
So Trey Hendrickson and Bryce Huff, I'm not saying they're the same like body type or play style, but at the end of the day, their whole goal is to rush the quarterback.
Bryce House is balling out right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And what happened with us? He didn't want to drop back. He couldn't play with our scheme.
Right. Yeah. That. Yeah. I was gonna say it was all about the.
He didn't play with our scheme. So we do need an edge rusher that can play with our scheme. That's why I like that edge rusher with the Dolphins right now. Bradley Chubb.
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I like him
Yeah.
because Vic actually picked him up in the draft. He has an idea of what Vic wants, and he can be a good addition to the team.
Does he
So
like playing for Vic?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he likes playing for Vic. So it can be a good option. But I'm glad you asked that question.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Dolphins players didn't want to play for Vic.
Yep. That's why I asked. Yep. That's why.
But it was the secondary that didn't like playing for Vic.
Oh, really?
Because it was the way Vic schemed them. That's why they didn't like playing for him.
Wait a minute. Bump the pass rushers. I need the Cowboys to go after Minka Fitzpatrick and Jeffrey Simmons. Why? It if the if the goal
I think it's
is,
because Diggs. It's because Diggs.
yeah, but see no, you shouldn't be trying to win no games. You should be trying. You don't want the Cowboys to do things that will win them games. You want the Cowboys to do things that will lose them games because you need for your own pick to be high. And the
Exactly.
reason why you need your own first round pick to be high is because that means your second round pick is going to be as high too. And your third round pick and your fourth round pick, your own picks. You see what I'm saying? If this is a years long project or whatever, I think y'all going, I wouldn't be surprised if they fucked around and signed George Pickens. They'll figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? They can't, they like the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? With CD and George Pickens out there running around like gazelles, catching big long bombs, and then they dance their little jig, and they get they get the fans in. Yeah, how about the Cowboys? Woo! And then you getting the George Pickens jerseys and the CD Lamb jerseys, and Dak is, he doing his dance.
What they call it, Dak attack.
What is this shit he do with the hip thing? That shit. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. And all
Yeah,
that.
here we go. All that shit. Yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
You did all that shit and you can't win playoff games.
exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the bigger the game, the more he shrinks. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. So it's whatever, man. Y'all.
Wait, when is the Cowboys bye? So
That's a good. We play them coming off their bye, I think.
okay.
I think that's what it is. Week 12. So week 11 is it? Marcus, when's y'all bye? Marcus Blackman. See, Marcus.
Yeah, I read it.
he do shit like this on purpose. He do shit
Okay,
like
so the
this on
buys in
purpose.
2 weeks. Their buys in 2 weeks, so that Lions game will be their buy game,
They'll be just
or it
coming
might
out.
be the Green Bay game. Yeah, it's in between that. That's where they get to watch that. But yeah, hey Marcus, I thought we talked to you about this. Didn't we say focus on your team?
Yeah, I'm Marcus is he just said he trolling. This is how he troll.
Hey, stop being an AJ, Marcus.
Yeah, he just trying to troll. He
Stop
just want
being
to
an
get
AJ.
he poking. He just want to get you riled up. We ain't dumb, Marcus. We know what you're trying to do, motherfucker. That's my boy though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had him on here before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
hey, we already tapped into 3 hours right now.
Damn, have we? What time is it?
Uh,
Oh shit! It's 10:19.
yeah,
Damn.
we had a good show. We had a good show.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Thanks for hanging with us, y'all. For
Yeah,
real.
I appreciate everybody watching us right now. We got 55 people watching at the moment. Please go over, subscribe to the Birdsection, then slide on over to the Eagles Collective. Subscribe there. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit that new feature called the hype button. I'm pretty sure in the next month or so you're gonna hear a lot about that hype button. Don't forget to hit that as well. Um, we plan on being back here next week, talking about the buy. And if anybody is willing to come on and talk birds, you're more than welcome. Just got to reach out to us in the comments.
What you
But
doing Sunday?
Sunday, I'm probably going to be going to the game, but I do work too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
what time do
if
we
it,
play on Sunday?
we play at 1 o'clock your time.
Okay, yeah. So we got the 1 o'clock game. All right. I was gonna say, you want to if you want, man, we do something Sunday night.
I'll be honest with you. I probably won't even get off work till late. So
Okay.
that's the thing. So if anything, we'll probably have to start doing Fridays to collab up on
No
Fridays.
doubt. Hey, bro, listen. This is just for now until
Everything gets
circumstances
settled.
change for you, and
Yeah,
it'll be like that for a while. So I'm good.
yeah.
But I'll say this. I'll probably go live. I'm gonna go live on
Mhm.
Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Right after
I
the
might
game.
try to I might even try to stream the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down to have like people on while the game's going on, so we're all talking to each other, get a difference of opinion. I like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Um,
we trying to
so
set that up, Lloyd. We definitely trying to set that up.
yeah, I think I got Jesse Montanez, and he's a Giants fan.
Okay.
So I think I got Jesse. I might have Jesse pop in, you know what I'm saying, and be on while the game's going on. So we'll see. I'll
Yeah,
figure out something, but I'm
we'll
gonna go
definitely
live.
be in contact though. We'll be in contact if anything. So
Yes, hey y'all, keep
even
up
if I
with
can
the
hop on for
bird
a few
section.
minutes, I can do that.
Yeah, hit me keep up with me on the bird section on Sunday, y'all. I'm gonna be live somewhere doing something with somebody. How about that?
Sure.
I'll
I
figure it
like
out.
I like it.
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
it.
All
Hey,
right.
but yeah, let's get up on out of here. Appreciate everybody watching and
Yeah,
go birds.
y'all. Thanks for hanging with us, man. Shit, I appreciate it, man. It did not feel like no damn 3 hours, but we did it.
It sure
Wow.
didn't.
Wow. We went for 3 hours. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all again on Sunday at the bird section. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Lloyd, I'm in the Eagles Collective podcast. You can go on YouTube and go to subscribe there and check us out. We usually go live every Tuesday. So just check us out on that. But all right, y'all. We'll see y'all. Go birds.
go birds.